Well, good evening. Welcome, everybody, to Texas Card House here in Dallas. Saturday night special here. Last week we had that Sunday night special edition. Back to Saturdays. In the booth with me, I have TJ Robertson. You guys know him as Tejas.
Hey,
He's
everybody.
he's taking a break. He has taken a break from the final table to come in and give me a hand here. TJ,
Hey,
Tejas, welcome.
hey, thanks a lot. It was a rough crowd out there today. I got up to 11th, and that was it. I couldn't fade that fifth card, so I'm just glad to be in here with Booth. I want to
Uh,
talk about these guys.
yeah. I'm very interested. I'm very interested, especially the one hand that I saw.
Hmm.
I walked up when I got in the building, and you were at the final table. But we have Tyler. We'll get to that. We
All
got
right.
Tyler in the box here. We have a couple of friends of mine. These guys, I really like a few of these guys here. I'm going to try and keep my favoritism in my pocket, But you played with a bunch of these guys today, right?
Yep. A lot of these guys deserve to be here. They come and play regularly and take the bad beats, and they're here sticking it out tonight. I can see a couple dark horses here that I'm not sure about. I play with them, and I honestly, they're real hard to figure out what they're doing. Um, I can't quite see their names yet, but we'll see them. But a lot of regulars, these guys will be good. There's some deep stacks, so there should be some good play in here.
Well, there's Tyler spreading out the heart there with the cards.
Yeah,
Going to wash him up.
nice heart.
Multi-talented young man, this guy. He's in here, normally in here with the logistics with Cooper and John over here, but tonight he wants to be in front of the camera the whole time, show off his
Yeah,
skills in the
yeah. He's
box.
not Tyler anymore. Now he's Cupid. Now that he can spread the
there,
cards like
there
that.
it is. There it is. Him and his wife, they're expecting here
I
soon.
heard he's gonna be
I
bad.
think March. He told me.
Yeah,
So
good for him.
yeah, definitely, definitely.
Congratulations, Mama, if she's watching.
You got a couple kids.
I got one. I
You
got a
got
daughter. She's living out in Washington right now.
Washington State,
Uh,
Washington D.C.
Tacoma.
Oh, okay.
Most of my family's all back east, up to New York and down the eastern seaboard, Washington or Virginia, and up and down.
Oh, my neck of the woods.
Yeah,
I can think it.
really beautiful up there right now.
I'm telling you, Emily and I are headed out in a couple of weeks. Got to go check it out. You ever been down Skyline Drive?
No,
Ah, we'll talk about that, later on. But anyway, to the game here, first hand
and Hut
and Hut.
got a big stack. He's going to use it. He's not afraid to put chips in.
Looks like he got himself a little drink there. What is that?
I've asked him. I thought it was a vape pen or something, but it's like a bottle of lime something, but there's nothing in it.
That's almost like a card protector.
Yes,
All right.
I
Because
thought.
Tyler, he's strict with those rules out there.
Yeah. I thought he was bringing opium to the table and
Oh,
just
dang.
getting between hands, but he's not. All right, let's take a look at Joel here. He has got a premium. Did he just limp?
Joel. No,
No, he made it 50.
Raised to 50. Look with Queen Jack of Diamonds.
Yeah, Arnie should just get out of there. Yep. Loke is lucky he'll totally whiff this flop because he's in bad shape.
No doubt about it. Joel, as you guys might remember, was at the final table not that long ago. We got the flop here. All right, we're having some minor issues here. They're working on them.
Well, I'm guessing he's got it in. Oh yeah, he hit that queen.
There it is.
Yep.
He's got the queen.
Gahan.
And Joel.
Nahan, he'll say.
Well, he's in trouble now. First hand in the final table. Play all day. Get to the final table.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see if he can find a way to stay.
No,
Wow.
good going, Loke.
Just not enough diamonds. And that's that.
Laddered up already.
Loke, first hand. Joel taking it down.
That's a good pot for Joel. That gets him up
Loke.
there near the top.
Well, there it is. These are the payouts, everyone. Loke's going to take home $1,480. I hope that's good enough to. I mean,
Well,
you make the final table. You ever? You've been there so many times. You ever bust out on the first hand?
well, yes, I have.
Really?
Surprisingly to me, yeah, I did. I put it in. I was feeling good, and then I was getting up and leaving. One hand later, I guess I got to go home and watch the stream from home. But
Joel here is going to continue to get good hands. Queen 10 suited,
yeah,
not as nice as the king.
no, he's gonna open with it. But if he gets any kind of resistance here, he's gonna know he's in trouble. Now Ricky can get sticky with these deuces. He's over there by the button.
Uh huh. Yeah, yeah.
He's not gonna raise, I don't think, but he'll put in the call. Well, then again,
yeah. We do this all the time in here. You know, try to make predictions and. Well, Enhat's got a couple of diamonds of his own,
I mean,
but he don't want to mess with them.
Ricky's kind of gambling here because if he gets re-raised, he just wasted those chips. But well, now he knows.
Well, heads up action to the flop here, Tejas. Let's see what happens. Ricky's deuces are good. Let's see what he wants to do with it. Ricky's gonna lead out. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, that's strong. I mean, there's not going to be any flop comes without a deuce on it that he's going to like.
Yeah. That's good. Oh, we got 48 of you listening already. That's great. We appreciate it, right, Tejas? This is Mitch Lloyd here in the
Hey,
booth.
everybody.
Mitch Lloyd in the booth. Here we have Tejas, special guest, taking time away from the final table. Yeah, you know, I've been meaning to ask you. There's no doubt you hold the record for most final table appearances. Do you know exactly how many you have?
No, I don't.
See, I got to get my guys to look in the archives.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Do you want to know?
I mean, if you want to tell me, I just
I'm not. I mean, maybe I can get you. You know, Tyler's normally the one who does that, but he's busy right now.
yeah.
All right, Gene.
Man, I'm glad I got that number. Every time I walk in here, I'm trying to.
Yeah.
All right. Ace deuce, that's probably a good fold there.
Gene will take it down. Had a little funny moment in the poker room of Las Colinas with Gene there about a week ago. I don't really get into it because it involved another player. But one of the players was a little irritating. And, you know, you get that. You get that.
Yeah.
And Gene was at the table trying to get a massage, trying to relax and have fun and play some poker. And this other player realized that, focused their attention on Gene. It was pretty funny.
Really?
Yeah, Gene, and we had a laugh about it later on in the day because, Ricky. A couple of queens here. I played a little cash here earlier. The last hand I had was 2 queens.
Queens, they can be,
Yeah.
what are they called now? Lady Gaga?
Well, you play more poker than I do.
I've heard them called Lady Gaga.
Javier here. Got a couple of eights. He's going to make the call.
Yeah, Javier's pretty snug. We'll see what he does on a low board flop. Well, that should kill most of the action right there.
Well, let's see. Get a check there and a check there. I think Ricky's going to like his queens now. Javier checking. Ricky's going to bet out now. You think? Yeah, there it is. I think he's feeling pretty confident about his hand.
Should.
You think Javier's going to make the call?
Well,
Wow.
there he goes.
All a heart on the river might slow things down. Ooh.
Javier, he looks like he's having thoughts. I think he makes those moves just to slow people down.
You think You think Javier makes the bet there? I runner hearts. Ricky's still
He's
calling.
calling. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I mean, he would have to go really big.
Yeah.
No, he's not going to go big.
That's it.
You ever pick a dog? Like, who? This is one I'm thinking I'm going to pull or win it.
I do. I do. Sometimes, when we're in here, we try not to let the other, we'll point out there, sometimes, but seat one here,
There's Casey. Yeah,
Casey.
played with him a few times.
Uh,
He's a little tricky and trappy, as you can
yeah,
see. He's limping with Ace King.
I like dealing to him. In a cash game, he's fun to have at the table. Uh, he's a little talkative. Always in a good way. Always in a
Yeah,
good way.
yeah, yeah. I mean, his limping the trap is good, but when he gets in with two other people and the flop
Yeah.
and board's running out like this, and now, well, he rivers a king, that's
Yeah.
great. But up until now, he's thinking he's
Yeah.
losing.
Yeah.
25,000.
He might get here. Nah, yeah, Matt's going to call. His ace is good. Going to play. He could have went a little bigger there. You
A
think?
little
He got
small ball. Yeah, I think he could have.
Yeah.
But I think he's looking at his hand. It's so strong. He's just hoping somebody calls with anything. If he knew he had a king, he surely
Yeah.
would have gone bigger.
Yes, sir. 2020.
So when I get a chance here, I want to talk about this hand
Hmm.
that I happened to walk up on to the table when I got here. You were playing, and because we talked to I forget his name.
I don't know. I can't think of it either.
That's slipping me.
Raise 50,000.
And that's going to raise it up. Joel over here with a couple of picture cards. Let's see what he wants to do. Make the call. Heads up to the flop here. Tens. Imagine
Tens,
that, right?
wow.
Imagine that, right?
We
We're
talk
we're-
about them, and here they come.
we're about ready to talk about them, and there they are. Crazy.
I don't have any more. Yeah, give me a red gold, please. Regular.
Three on the turn.
That is 70,000.
You're cold too, huh? Freezing. I think I'm right under the van.
I think Joel will be done with his hand right here, unless he's really
Yeah,
feeling spunky.
Yeah. So here's the hand. I walked into the building and I asked you a day or 2 days ago if you would do the stream with me, and you said if I'm not at the final table, sure. So I came in to see how you were doing, and I walked right up to the table, and you had a hand, and you said to me, "Right on time, Mitch," and you showed me it was pocket tens.
Right. I was in the big blind, and there'd been a limp and a raise already, 20,000.
So the flop comes.
I call.
Yeah, you called. The flop comes 4-4 deuce,
Mm-hmm.
and
I checked, and
you check. Ricky's got ace queen here. Let's see what he wants to do with this.
Raise to
You
50,000.
go raise it up. There's Arnie.
I like it.
Arnie's a fan favorite.
yep.
Not only at the final table here, not at in the room.
Right.
He always
He's like the character on Cheers,
Yeah.
He comes in,
yeah,
Arnie!
that would be Norm, not Cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's more, yeah.
exactly.
Arnie's definitely brightens up the room when he comes in. So, I gotta hit you. So we go to the flop. You check,
4-4 deuce. Yeah, I checked. See what's going on.
and,
Daryl leads out.
and then I forget his
Yeah,
name.
the guy who'd open raised ships his stack.
Just ships the stack.
Yeah, he had me covered by a little bit, I think. Maybe I had him covered barely, but
Now you tanked, which which is no surprise. You think about all the. I noticed that about you. You think about the process
Call.
over and over again, many times. I'm assuming before you make the decision, and you fold it.
I did.
And we talked to him.
Call.
We talked to him after he was eliminated, and he said he had pocket aces.
Hmm.
Do you believe it?
I do. He said he was trying to make it look weak. He was hoping to get a call, and it makes sense. I thought maybe if he had Ace King, I was when he did it. I thought maybe he's doing this with Ace King, but I'm not sure he would being led into on a 4-4 boot, 4-4-2 board. I don't think he'd ship it.
Now, see, this is my thought process. I'm in with two other guys,
Yeah,
and it's 4-4
yeah,
deuce.
yeah.
I'm not concerned about a straight or anything there.
All right.
I'm with a smooth call.
All right, heads up.
Hopefully, you come along too,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe get silly and you raise,
Check.
and then snap you both off on the turn. Because I don't think there's anything really that's going to scare me on the turn. But he jammed on the flop.
Yeah,
65,000.
I'm thinking like you. If I had that hand, I think I would have just maybe put a small raise in or flat it to see get more money in there.
That's why, and no disrespect, because, but I don't think he had
So
aces.
essentially, the job that I do back there, where I track the action.
I
and
don't
put
think
the
he had
numbers,
aces.
Okay.
I
will
think.
be replaced by the chips.
I mean, but if
So they
anybody,
can raise
if
it
any,
to 30
you know,
essentially, like, push 'em into the
anybody
center.
else,
And
but that's
essentially
kind of the
what
way
will
he
happen.
plays.
And we just did a test stream with that the other day.
You know, try to keep everybody off
No,
balance.
it's not weighted. No, it reads
But-
each individual chip. So we just did a test stream with it the other day.
I mean,
and
if
it
I had
worked.
if I had $100 and you said you have to bet
So
yes or no, he had aces,
that
I
means
gotta
we
say
can like
no.
run every final table
Right.
or just have cash games 24/7. Be pretty cool.
I mean, he could have had jacks. Jacks, I see.
I'm pretty sure I was beat. There was a chance he had 8s or 9s, but not very likely.
With aces, I don't say he does it. With jacks, I say he does.
Agreed. And I thought at the table he said he had jacks or queens when somebody asked him.
Yeah.
Somebody said, was it jacks or queens? And he just said yes. And either way,
All right, Arnie's all in.
good luck, Arnie.
That's a good hook one. I mean, I'm gonna win, but
Arnie's giving. Arnie's standing up.
Arnie's
shaking.
doing the stand up.
Oh,
on
he's
God.
adding to it. He's adding to the stand up. He's shaking his hand.
Arnie's a lock. What's he got?
ungood luck. An ungood looking good luck.
Well, we're going to go to the flop. He's got ace 8. There's a 9.
Oh, look at that.
Uh-oh.
Here comes 4 5.
I told you about that horseshoe. I tried to get it.
6. He's looking for an ace and an ace only.
Hey, hate
Oh.
that ace.
Very close.
Good going, Arnie.
You bet. Good luck, guys.
Ricky taking it down. Arnie. I would love to have Arnie around a little bit more. Ricky, what are you doing? Knocking Arnie out. I'd like to see Arnie stick around. He's always fun for the table.
Take care of it.
All right, well, Arnie's going to be out at 8.
Dead small.
And how much is that going to pay there, Tejas?
$1,870.
1870. Not too shabby.
Bad, a little
Not too shabby.
$1,500
You know,
payday for
and
the
Arnie loves it. He loves making the final table. And we love having him.
day. Good guy. We were
Yeah.
playing and middle of playing, he had to stop. He was on his phone because his granddaughter
Dead small.
was riding her bike without the training wheels on for the first time today, and she was real excited. And we were laughing about that.
So I can understand that.
Congrats, Arnie.
Raise
Gene.
60,000.
Queen 10 suited here is going to raise it up.
Call.
H Snuck, he likes to play a lot of hands. Hmm.
4 on the turn.
That'll let him
Gives,
lead it because
gives
he's got
Ed
that
Hutt
heart draw. Yeah,
a
it's
flush draw.
gonna be. Can you sniff this out?
And the river.
Ooh. Check, check.
Yeah, not going to be too
Unless
much
unless
action.
H
Right?
Snuck can pull it off.
Think Gene can get him to lay it down?
Yeah, well he doesn't even need to. He's got the best hand. He just didn't know it.
button.
Didn't
Gene he had Jack 7 of hearts.
I thought he hit the. Oh, okay. I thought he hit a pair. You sure he didn't hit a pair?
No, not according to that board.
Okay. See, I'm glad I have you in here with me. Help me out.
Maybe that's part of the problem. You misreading the boards when you're playing miss.
Well,
I
I don't know. Maybe. I usually get it in good. At least I thought I did. I don't know. Maybe
yeah, I thought I did.
I thought I was a
I
good.
had aces. That was ace 4, Mitch.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Raise
Uh-oh.
50,000.
Gene,
Yeah,
Get
that's
a little
7.
I looked at the
the
shape
race is
stuff.
up there. Get a little squirrely. Take it down.
It worked. It worked.
Yeah, these stacks are pretty evened up right now. Can we see the stacks somewhere? There they are.
Tell me what shapes are.
Shariki's. Oh, that's not the chip count.
No.
They still have. Okay, now Arnie's out. Well, coming up on 100 people watching Saturday night here. Back to our regular time Saturday night here at TCH in Dallas. You got Mitch Lloyd here in a booth with Tejas taking a break from the final table. Come in and help us out. You have any questions? You know, you have any questions for Tejas? You know, like what's the advice on making it to the final table? He's made it to, 50 times, 70 times, something like
Whatever.
that.
Just throw a number out. See if it sticks.
22,000.
Well, there you have Joel, who made the final table not that long ago. I think if he won it all, I don't want. I know it was first or second. I think it was
Yeah,
second.
maybe did
but
they chop or something? I can't remember. Yeah,
but
he did good.
Joel, if you're listening and you won it all, I apologize, but I think he finished second. It was first or second.
It's weird. I'm 40. In the last 10 years, it's gone. Have you checked out? I was like, that thing? Not the daily ones.
I knew Casey.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
I got Casey here. Actions on Casey. There's Gene. Well, let's see. He raised with Queen 10 of spades.
Yeah.
I guess he's going to raise with King 10 of
Yep.
spades.
It's quality.
Tell you, we got this heater kicking in here tonight.
I'm surprised H Nut would fold ace 5 there, but all right.
And Gene,
Maybe they're feeling like Gene's got a little steam going and they're
Yeah.
gonna stay out of his way.
stay out of his way. Yeah.
Fluctuates from that. Yes.
Jedi, that's a good question. How does he? I guess it's manufactured in. It's. Someone told me that it's like 3/4 the size of the card, but then somebody told me that was a lie. I don't. It's not really that big,
I know. I think Harper.
but
hit a home run I
they're
saw
manufactured that
in
way.
an hour. That was the only thing I saw about the update.
The cards are thicker. I've dealt them.
Yeah.
They beat the Braves. They were winning.
They're thicker.
Wonder how thick the RFID is actually.
No, I think Gene with ace king here. Gene is just. Uh-oh. Casey with the suited king queen.
Defend.
He wants to see a flop.
We got a chip.
All right. Gene gonna hit his ace.
125.
Yeah, there's not much to worry
And
about on that board.
Gene will bet out and take it down. Casey there with his trademark sunglasses upside down, if you can notice.
Mm-hmm.
If for those of you who already noticed, that's his trademark. Anytime you see him at the table, I wonder if I'm out and I see him like at Home Depot or something. I wonder if he'll be wearing them upside down. I don't know. What do you think?
I'd probably shoes on backwards,
That's what we were saying.
whatever else he can do.
The only sunglasses.
But these cards here, the cards that we use in a poker room and most poker rooms throughout the country are not actually poker cards. They're bridge cards.
Oh yeah.
They're skinnier than poker size cards. But I know the cards that we were using when I was dealing the final table were poker size
Picking it
cards,
up
so
for 55,000.
they were a little different. I mean, I can make the adjustments,
Yeah.
but they were a little different to what we're used to out here in the room, and they were
Oh,
thicker.
cool.
And then they got old because you kept using the same decks and sticky, and it felt like you were
Alright, heads up.
pitching pizza boxes.
Oh yeah. Look, Javier's getting a little trappy here. He's called a raise from late position with queens.
Now, Jedi wants to know how to get the peanuts into the M&Ms.
Bet of 40,000.
Carefully, I would say. I
I
don't
know. I know how you get them out.
All right, here we go. Javier with 2 black queens. The turn is going to bring third club. Javier feels a little better. We have M&Ms in the room. I feel like M&Ms now.
Look at
Thank you,
that.
Jedi. Thank you. I feel like Jim.
Almost smell them.
If I go grab some M&Ms, can you handle this while I'm gone?
Yeah.
I'll be out in 2
Yeah.
minutes. We're back in 2 minutes.
Can we order takeout?
We have a phone. Yeah,
Javier's gonna struggle with this one a little bit. He's gonna have to figure out why he would bet the flop, check the turn, and now bet on the river. There you go.
He's going to make the call.
Yeah, you only beat by an ace.
Well, I asked him if they had any questions for you. I guess these are the questions that are, coming.
Oh, the RF? Yeah, I can't answer that. I can understand.
Well, nobody's made the final table here at TCH more than Tejas, so, I'm curious
Yeah.
how he does it.
I'm a luck box.
I tell you, I played a couple of tournaments yesterday. One at TCH and one in another room down the street. Bart knocked me out of the one at TCH. I got stupid, went all in with pocket eights,
Hmm.
and I got a call from Bart who had pocket kings.
Yeah.
But I see my tournament game getting better. I think if I were to quit cash games altogether, just focused on tournaments, it'd get better a lot faster.
They are definitely two different animals.
Yes, queens are hot tonight. Ricky with a couple of queens.
Now Ricky flats with the queens.
Everybody being sneaky. I want to get your opinion on this after this hand. Now here, Ricky has queens. The flop comes.
He's gonna hate that river.
Yeah. Jack high with a pair of sevens. Now, to me, that makes a difference. The pair of sevens, because I don't put anybody on sevens, so that instead of 3 cards, he only has really 2. Does that make a difference to you when you're playing? Like, say, if you would have had the queens,
Yeah.
and the flop comes Jack 7-7. What does that say to you? How do you look at that?
Well, I mean, it cuts down a lot of draws that might be coming that he might have that he raised with. Like king queens.
Yeah.
It kind of rips it out with a board pairing. Plus, if they hit top pair, I've got them dominated all the way. It's sticky. I mean, some people will play hands like 7-6, ace-7. You never know, but you got to find out. You got to figure it out. So you should have probably put a bet out there somewhere to find out where he was at. I think, but without having to get to that river or even worry about that king coming. Filled the pot a little bit with his quality hand. He played it a little past it. I'm not sure why. Maybe he's got history with that nut. But
And having history, that factors in a lot for you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So not necessarily because you play with these same
I got
people
raised to
a lot.
5,000.
So not necessarily how they play, but history.
A lot of it's history. What somebody's tendencies are. Some people play tighter, some play looser, some, are a little bit of both. The ones that are tighter and looser throughout the session are the hardest ones to play against because you can't be sure what they're doing. It's harder to put them on a range.
We got heads up action here to the flop. Casey's going to hit his king. Ricky all in with the ace queen. Casey with the call.
Ricky's all in. Oh,
Ricky went all.
oh wait, no, Casey's all in.
Casey's all in. Ricky was the one who went all in.
Yeah,
You still call if I shut, right?
pretty fortunate here for Casey.
Wow.
Ooh, very unfortunate.
Wow.
That hand ended the way it should have anyway.
I wasn't.
I mean, he was ahead though, pre-flop. And
Stick around.
Wow.
good hand,
So-
Casey.
Tough break for Casey. Outflopped Ricky there. Tough break, Casey. Love seeing you at the table, young man. How much did he take it home there, Tejas?
$2,280.
Downswing.
$2,280. I hope that eases the sting of that last hand right there.
Yeah, it'll feel okay. He's not gonna be too happy though. Everybody wants to get up higher,
Yeah, I mean that should have been a nice double up there for Casey. Unfortunately,
but that was poker justice you just saw right there. I mean, you get a great hand, you got them dominated, they outflop you,
yeah.
and then you run them down. You know that feels really good.
Well, that's just adding to Ricky's chip stack here. It looks like the table's a little lopsided.
Sorry, Tony.
Gene and Ricky down there.
1.1 and yeah,
Now this is Ricky's final table, second final table in not such a long time. He was here not too long ago.
yeah. He told me, he said, yeah, I got to the final table this one time and I played one hand and I was gone.
Yeah, yeah, and I
So we'll do better.
well I say yeah, I said something to him, and now the guy who's sitting next to him, he played one hand and was out. But he said something to me the last time he was here. I didn't have much time to talk about him. And I said that, he's usually playing PLO. And he's like, Mitch, I haven't played PLO in a long time. So, he's back to Hold'em. And
We do got a raise 265.
I don't think he plays. Yeah, you would know better than me. I don't think he plays the tournament every Saturday.
No. Last time I played a tournament with him, we were at the final table of the Congress tournament. So I know he knows how to play Congress in Omaha.
We got three-way action here to the flop, Tejas. Sixes, sevens, and a suited ace-10. And the flop misses everybody.
Yeah, Ricky, he's just got that stack, and he's just going to use it. Joel can't call here.
Yeah.
Javier's got to go.
I played, and Joe and Ricky's the same way, at the cash table. If he's got you, crushed in chips, he'll use it to push you around a little bit,
Yeah.
30-30.
I mean, it's a good strategy. If somebody plays back at him right there, he knows he's beat.
Yeah.
I mean, but checking there is about the worst thing he could do. He's basically giving the hand up.
Look at Gene and Ricky over there were happy with themselves with all the chips.
Here comes Ricky again. He's just.
Rick, oh,
I could have told you.
is that pocket tens?
Oh yeah, they're not red though.
30,000.
But they're the same color.
Yeah.
Here we go, pocket tens. See what Ricky wants to do with it.
Ricky right now thinks it's Christmas morning. He's like, I'm at the final table and
Yeah.
I'm getting
Yeah.
hit with the deck.
Okay, here we go. Joel's got a couple of decent cards.
Yeah. How much does Joel have? 330. He's short here, so
Well, there goes one of Ricky's tens
yeah.
All right.
into the muck.
Yeah.
Heads up action.
Oh, this is a great flop for Ricky. He should definitely be betting here. There's no check trap in here. You can't let an overcard come in.
We got Melissa showing you a little love here in the chat.
That is 85,000.
Oh, hey, thanks, Melissa. So are you.
There you go. So Ricky's going to bet out. Let's see what Joel wants to do. 85 is just a little too much.
I had 2 overs. Okay.
He's starting to get a little love here.
Hey, Ed, how you doing? You need to come play. Keep threatening to come play, but never get over here.
There you go. Ricky and Tejas having the times. Look at these look at these guys.
Look at they're
Oh, they
just
got the chips. Yo, it's gonna be you and me heads up there. But look at them. Look,
they're like two old guys on the front porch drinking lemonade right now. They
there
just,
it is.
man, look at these young kids.
Is
What are
that,
they
is
doing?
that lemonade? Spiked lemonade?
Yeah,
Just
spiked for
spiked
sure.
a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Texas tea.
I gotta win one. I gotta win this one.
How many times?
Well, while we're
How many times you get it by the table?
waiting for a flop here,
Only second time.
let's see. We'll finish this
First
hand.
time against Arnie.
All
He's
in.
European.
Cold. Yanni.
Arnie.
2 tens were burned. I saw one. I wasn't paying attention. I'm talking to Tejas.
Oh yeah, he didn't need a
But he
10
didn't need
anyway.
it.
I played
Look at
two
this.
hands.
Gene, if it's not Ricky getting a hand, it's Gene getting a hand.
Yeah.
He makes
You know, it's like Tyler must be left-handed too, because he's throwing all the
There
good
you
cards
go.
over to his
There-
left.
There it is.
I showed 12 bigs.
Nothing wrong with that.
He's got pocket king, so I played two hands.
30.
Left-handed, blue-eyed, it's all the same.
This time's a little better.
Hey, how about those Rangers today, huh?
Yeah, I heard they pulled off a big win.
Yeah, it was
That's why when we
first
got to the
first
field,
game,
like,
Best of 5, right?
first game of the 5-game series
Yeah,
in
I played
Baltimore,
7,
and
this is only my third time
pulled
playing
out a
this.
3-2 win there.
Because they
That's
got a
good.
poker atlas,
It was good,
This is
I've got a little
my second time playing this.
background with Baltimore. They played at Camden Yards. Have you ever been to Camden Yards?
I have not.
Beautiful ballpark, very beautiful ballpark. I used to work right next to it, and I've seen many games. Camden Yards, very beautiful. But I will be going to the game on Tuesday. They're coming to Texas on Tuesday and Wednesday. You can find me in the stands on Tuesday.
That'll be fun.
It's a beautiful day today out in Texas, Dallas, Texas.
Freezing this morning.
It was in the 60s, 63, I think it was.
Jeez.
When I left to come here, I got 73 degrees, and the sun was shining. Very beautiful today.
Yeah.
Call.
Oh,
Deuce
come on.
5.
Two pairs. So that's Gene and Ricky over there battling out with each other.
Yeah, they don't care about those
Yeah.
extra chips flying.
Yeah, they don't
It's
care.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to
I
watch
think poker was always going to be
the end of the Texas OU game today,
Oh,
and it
that
was
was-
just a heartbreaker for Texas.
It was brutal. They left too much time on the clock when they kicked that field goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in that blind to blind situation and with his chip stack.
Fubar,
No, but I mean, obviously when you
I'd like to see a 5-game series.
Yeah.
I've never been to a playoff game. I've been to more opening day games than I can count. I've been to an all-star game in '99
All in.
at Fenway Park. We have an all-in. Joel going all in
Yeah,
with a
that's-
couple of
that's
nines
a good
here.
shoving hand for his stack.
Gene's going to make the call, you think?
I don't think so. That's a little bit too much. Plus, he's got Ricky behind him.
215 indeed.
So you're going to leave the dirty work to Ricky, you
Well, he's
think?
gonna, he figures if Ricky's got something, he calls. He's wasting chips. Yeah, those are going in the muck.
Ricky's not going to call.
Nah. Yep, gets it through.
And Joel will take it down.
Yeah, I mean, Joel, it would have been get a good call from Queen 8. That's a good call for Joel because fading one over.
Yeah, I went to the All-Star game, like I was saying, in '99 at Fenway Park. That was awesome. And 2 World Series games, Game 1 in 1980 and Game 5 of '93.
Yeah, well, and
So I'd like to go to another World Series game, but one step at a time.
Yeah.
So Tuesday should be a lot of fun.
well, I just, yeah.
You ever been to Hall of Fame Park in Cooperstown?
Many times,
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, somebody asked me, Vegas, when I told you I was going to the East Coast. Emily and I are going to the East Coast on the 17th. We're going to hit Baltimore, D.C., Delaware, my home state,
Mm.
Philadelphia, New York, and it was Emily's idea to end the week vacation in Cooperstown.
Yeah,
She's heard me talk about it many times, and she wants to see this beautiful little town.
that's 30 minutes from where I grew up.
So you've been?
Oh yeah,
It's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful little town.
went and saw the Hall of Fame game back in '76 or '7, I think. My grandfather took me and saw the Pirates and the White Sox play.
The Doubleday Field.
Yeah.
I was fortunate to actually walk on the field one time. But Cooperstown's not commercialized at all. It's a small little town in the middle of upstate New York. beautiful little town.
Yep, beautiful lake, Otsego
Yeah,
Lake there.
yeah, yeah. Last time I was there, I had a little bed and breakfast just off the lake there.
Yeah.
Spent a few days there at Cooperstown.
Really beautiful part of the state. Most people don't know
Yeah,
anything about New York other
yeah.
than the city that they hear about. But
And that
it's
sucks, right?
yeah,
Because upstate New York is beautiful.
yeah.
All right, we looks like we're having all in
Yeah,
here,
that's another good
and
shoving hand.
Gene,
Yeah, he's got a call with that.
Gene's gonna make the call. So we'll go to the flop, and Hut has a dominating hand. Great opportunity to double up here, but let's see how it goes.
When you're in Hut, you like this, but then you just know he's got
He's
3 live outs.
loving that.
Queen of clubs.
There you go. That's it.
Well, he's feeling much better now, breathing easier.
Yeah.
There it is.
Chop. Deuces
He
and
needs
aces.
And Hut's going to double up through Gene the dancing machine.
235.
he needs some chips to stack up next to his little bottle of juju or whatever that is.
Well, that worked pretty good that hand. Anyway, I don't know, Susan Corinth? Is that,
Oh yeah, Susan Cron.
yeah, she may be listening. I know I want to send a get well out to her. She had foot surgery. I don't know if you heard.
Oh,
Yeah, she's gonna be down and out for a couple of days.
oh we'll get well fast, Susan.
Wish her all the best. Let her know we're thinking about her here.
Guy earlier, were you at
TCH,
my chips so I can get him back later?
very classy lady and an excellent poker player.
Yeah,
And
yep, she is definitely a regular.
I knew he was.
we have a lot of great ladies that play here and play well, and she's right up at the top.
Yep, sure.
And she loves playing a tournament. She's made the final table a couple times. So all of her best, and let her know we're thinking about her, and hope to see her back here soon.
Yeah.
Alright, Gene, big blind.
Had a couple others here today playing long. You know, Laura was here, your cohort from last week,
Yeah,
playing real
yeah.
well.
Yeah, she came up just short of the final table.
Yep. Erica ran deep.
Yeah, she got. I know she made the money, right? Laura?
No,
she
no,
didn't.
no. She's
She
short of the money.
didn't. She didn't bubble the money, did she?
No, not quite that. Not quite that heartbreaking.
75,000.
Gloria.
And Hut's putting those new chips he's got to work.
All right.
That's the way you do it.
He's on the heater. He doesn't want to
Keep building.
let an opportunity go by. Go take advantage of it. Now the Rangers won today. Heartbreak for the Longhorns. But tomorrow,
What's tomorrow?
the Cowboys.
Keep in mind, I'm a Giants
Is he the
fan.
one on the trailer
Are you?
or
Uh-huh.
on the ground? Yeah, the guy on the trailer, he has some weird
Really?
stuff, but
At
the
least
guy
you're not a
that
Jets fan.
sets his
Man,
equipment
what's that
down-
face you're making, Mitch?
Well, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not an Eagles fan, so but I grew up just south of Philly. Really, you're a Giants fan?
Yeah, they're terrible. It's
They play Miami tomorrow,
Oh yeah.
and I've been a long time Dolphin fan. I haven't really paid much attention
They're
to football for a
they're
while.
not looking well at all. It's just surprising to me that people get paid millions of dollars to go out and
Yeah.
perform that bad.
Yeah. But
on all levels.
the Cowboys have a tough
You can still get there. I mean,
tough job tomorrow.
What do they got?
They got the Niners tomorrow.
Ooh, that is a
That is
tall order.
probably the game of the week.
Yeah.
If it's not, it should be. So I guess most people here are pulling for the Cowboys tomorrow. You, being a Giant fan,
You know.
get that guy on cold tilt.
you might pull for the Cowboys. You don't have to play in the Eagles or something. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know.
I can't imagine if I didn't have.
It's always good to see the Cowboys, go out there and blow Jerry Jones money.
Yeah.
He's just
You're good.
So Todd P wants
I
to
have a
know
land, I have a fold.
what is the number
Fold.
of the final table. We're gonna have to look into the archives.
Fold.
I'm thinking it's like I said it's like what 78 or 700 or something. 700.
Final table 700 out of the last 100 final tables.
He's the Jerry Rice of final tables. You know, when it comes to quarterback, you can argue all day who's the best. Running backs, you can argue all day. Wide receivers, you have to argue about who's the second.
No outs.
Because Jerry Rice is the best of all
Yeah,
time.
absolutely.
So Tejas is the Jerry Rice at final tables. He's making it more than anybody. It's not even close, I don't think. Who's second?
Lately, I'm just getting outside the
Astros.
bubble in the
Phillies went to the
final
World
table
Series.
lately. I'm gonna have to work on my game a little bit.
Well,
yeah, they won
you know,
the NL pennant, but
let's see we get the action in his hand. All right, and that's
65.
gonna. All right, Joel's gonna
Yeah.
put some pressure on. He's like, "Nah, I was just kidding.
Yeah.
I was just kidding." But I noticed you've been playing
Yeah.
more cash.
No, I've always played cash. You know, before what I mostly did before playing here, I played 4-card PLO.
Uh-huh.
Oh, tons of it. When I wasn't playing the tournaments,
I
you
got
know, I
you.
did it. I did both of them, and it was kind of a balance. You know, but the turbos or the tournaments before that I played were kind of turbo-y, so they'd end, and what are you gonna do? You know, you're an hour away from home, so I play a lot of cash. When I come down here, I like playing the tournaments. They're a long day.
Yeah.
But during the week, I don't necessarily like playing all the tournaments anymore.
Yeah.
I like to just leave this one, keep it, you know, by itself and not mix in with the other ones for the different structures and things and the variants on it. So I just play. I like playing the 2-2 PLO over at
Yeah.
Los
Yeah. I
Colinas.
see you. I see you over there. When I see you over there,
Yeah.
a lot of times I'm playing the tournament.
Mhm.
You know, I'll get done work. I'll jump in the tournament, and I see you. I'm like, "Oh, you gonna play the tournament?" You know, and you're like, "Nah, I'm gonna play some cash." So most players are either one or the other. Would you agree? Most players are either tournament players and cash players.
Yeah, that's it usually goes that way.
But you do have some guys that do play. Not, I do play. I do prefer cash.
Yeah.
But I do like playing tournaments. Do you think uh, playing cash influences or affects playing tournament play at all? Because I kind of feel like it does.
Absolutely, it's a totally different mindset and structure playing cash. You can put more money on the table anytime you want. If you want to play a hand a little more aggressively or loosely, you know, test your variance out. You know, you go ahead and just put more money on the table if you bust in cash. In tournaments, you can't. So if you're gonna try and play around with something that's has a higher variance, see if you can get lucky. Let's say it's going to cost you chips that you can't get back.
Right.
So that's one way the tournaments are very different, and making that adjustment is really hard for a lot of cash players.
Yeah, I mean, I realize that, but I when I'm playing tournaments, I know that, and then I know I have to fold, I have to fold, I have to fold, and that's why I don't want to play like all day tournaments because I get card dead. Some point during the course of the day, I'm going to get card dead, and then I get bored and I'll look over and I'll see the cash games.
Raise 75.
And I was going to raise it up here with a couple of nines.
Yep. Good hand.
And he'll take it down.
Big blind, James.
So Tom wants to know if I'm saying you're the GOAT of TCH.
I would say no.
Dude, I mean, there's a lot of great poker players
There's
here.
a lot of good poker players.
But, you know, I mean, he's made more final table appearances than anybody. So that's got to say something. I mean, you know, I don't think it's luck. We have people who come in here every Saturday and have never made the final table. And Hunt with a nice hand here, Ace Jack. Uh-oh.
Well, this is
Matty going all in
gonna
with a
happen.
suited King Jack snap call.
Matt's in pretty bad shape
And
here.
yeah, we're going to go to a flop here. Matt looking for a king, a black king, or all red cards in the shape of a diamond, of course.
Matt hasn't even played a hand, has he?
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, this is what he was waiting for then.
Yeah, he's been extremely quiet over there. And it looks like he's going to get a double up,
Well, good for him.
and he will get the double up.
Nothing.
Yeah, he's been waiting patiently for that hand.
Been sitting here 5 rounds.
Knew he got it in bad, but yeah, sometimes you get lucky.
Wow, really lucky. Really lucky.
Yeah, like Casey. Oh, but
He
then
got lucky, but then got the reverse mojo on
Yeah.
the end.
yeah, got it as a little harsh, but I mean,
Yeah, poker is not fair.
you play poker. All you have to do is play poker for about an hour, and you'll see something like that happen to you.
Now, if that happened to Ricky or Gene, it's just no big deal to
Yeah.
them. They got so many chips right now.
Right.
And then Hut still looks like he's got a couple 100,000, but it still doesn't feel good.
Gene's going to look down at another decent hand.
Yeah, this is fun. Blind on blind.
It is going to be
Ricky wakes up with something like that.
Uh-oh.
Just look at Gene. Gene's looking at him like, oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Oh, so you gonna call me? Oh. All the other guys at the other table they want their popcorn.
Yeah.
Well, watch, see what happens here.
You guys bust
that
out.
is 100.
I think Ricky's done with it now.
I don't know. That flop is not that bad for him. He's got backdoor straight draws. I'm pretty sure he's gonna float this one.
Yeah, but I don't think he. I don't. Yeah,
No.
I don't think he wants to mix it up with Gene.
Yeah. Fuck off.
There you go, Ricky. That was Tejas. That was Tejas, Ricky.
Yeah, good fold. Good fold.
Nah, he doesn't want to mix it up
No.
because he still has to go see a turn in a river, and what's that going to cost him?
Yeah,
So
he just wants to save it for when their heads up.
yeah.
I was very close to having a 3 attached to it.
All right, guys, here we are, Texas Card House here, Saturday night in Dallas. 174 of you watching. We appreciate it. Hit the like button if you would. Tejas is in the booth with me tonight. Mitch Lloyd here. Tejas Robertson. And he's taking a break from playing the final table. We have Tyler, who's usually here in the back room with the logistics, making everything run smoothly with Cooper.
Yeah.
Decide to get in front of the camera tonight. And if you didn't hear earlier, him and his wife are expecting.
That's right.
And they're going to have a little, what's a gender revealing thing, a party?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're going to have, I think it's Saturday, he told me. I think that's cool. They didn't have that, when we were young.
Nah, you just, you got what you got when it was time to get it.
Well, I mean,
It's the only way you're going to win.
things change. When I was born, my dad wasn't allowed in the delivery room with my mom. She had to be in there with the doctor and the nurses. And,
Great, 60,000.
then when I had my 3, I was able to go in there and watch.
Right.
It was kind of cool,
But I'm worse than
But now, things just change all the time. We didn't have a gender revealing, party.
No.
But I kind of wish we did. That'd have been cool.
Yeah, you can start planning a little.
I mean, we knew. We just didn't. We found that now with our. I've got 3. With our first, we didn't find out until he was born. With the other 2, we did, but we didn't have. We just said, "Oh, guys, by the way, we found out we're going to have a girl. Or we're going to have a boy. We didn't have a party for it."
Yeah.
So now they have parties for it, which,
Did you make the
it's cool. If you're not the one paying for it.
Add another event to the calendar.
Well,
Yeah.
people want to know.
Inquiring minds. The kids can't wait. They need instant gratification.
So you guys having a boy or a girl?
I mean, pretty soon they'll have it when you hook up with somebody. They'll know ahead of time. No, I'm not going to be with you. That's the wrong baby. Wrong sex baby coming out. Pass. Next.
All right, Ricky here.
in the race?
Raise announced.
Ricky and Gene, are we going to see clashing of the Titans again here?
This is fun.
Ricky wants those chips back that he gave.
And
Oh,
Hut
look at
says,
this.
let's go.
And Hut.
Actually, he is in really good shape with his hand,
Wow.
seeing that there's 2 aces already burned.
Well, he hearts. Gene folded 2 hearts.
Yep. But he's looking specifically now for king or queen, and you know there's only what 2 aces left.
Ace four. No,
Not worried about a 10.
All right. Well, heads up action here, and Huts tournament life on the line. There's a couple. Oh my God!
Oh, clubs.
Did that just happen?
Yeah, that's flush,
Ricky,
right?
Ricky is in the zone.
Wow. That's
Ricky
just
is in the zone. He's kind of wishing it was a bounty tournament right now because he's
right.
Remind everyone that I was a
cracking skulls here.
Gonna have to ask him. I don't know what he did to deserve this kind of sun run, but
Yeah,
there it is.
Gotti pulling for Ricky here in the chat. Well, there it
Well,
is.
yeah, no thank you now.
No, thank you at the time.
And Hud's going to finish. What's the? How much is he going to get? What is that? Where did he finish?
Oh, was he? Is that fifth?
I think it's fifth, right?
3,330.
This is way better than
3,310.
Was that five? Or was that six?
3,300. Are you giving him $20 extra?
What? I don't. What'd I say?
You said 3,330.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got 20 in my pocket for him.
Well, Ed Hud, you played well. You got it in good there, I guess. You know,
No, there's still 5 left.
so that was 6.
Yeah,
Well, hell, let's go back.
yeah, 6. You got. You're giving him extra money. It's coming out of your paycheck, Mitch.
Okay. Well, Gene hit the ace on the flop there. All right. All right, let's go back. Make sure we're correct here.
That would be $2,735.
Okay.
Good job.
Well, there it is. And $2,735. Congratulations. For a day's work, that is not bad. That's not bad.
double up like 5 times.
You know,
Yeah.
take the wife out to dinner or, you know.
I wonder if any of the people out there watching this like to buy TCH, Texas Card House gear. The
You know,
ones that aren't around here.
I mean, you know, I got a couple sweatshirts, you know,
Yeah.
hoodies,
I
T-shirts.
mean, like hats. I mean, you think
I-
people like bordering hats from TCH?
I do have a hat. It's funny you bring it up. I had it in the car, and I got done work one day, and I started playing some cash, and I was crushing it. So,
Wow, really?
Gene made the call.
Did he call?
So Matt
Wow. Did he raise? And then
Matt
he
went
called?
all
He
in,
missed it.
435,000. Gene,
Yeah,
after a
called.
couple of seconds thought about it, Matt's turning life on the line, but he is in the lead here.
Looking good.
No hearts for anybody. Avoiding. Ooh,
Oh,
could
like
be a
that.
chop here with
Dodge a
another
7.
heart.
No 7, no 8.
Wow,
Oh,
a
chop it
chop.
Oh my god.
A chop. That's the way Matt's day's been going. That's the way he's been going.
Man.
Matty, can we have a little place in our hearts for Matty because he can't catch a break here? Can we
Yeah.
say that?
Yeah.
Can we say that?
Man, let's have a moment.
Tyler,
He says, yeah, you
Tyler,
too,
come
but he
on.
knows he's
Let
being
the guy
nice, so
break.
he can't say what he really wants to say.
he's just trying to double up through the chip
Well,
leader,
he
right?
is Cupid, no. He is Cupid the way he spreads
Yeah,
those cards
yeah,
on
with the hearts,
fashion.
yeah.
Hearts make sense.
But
Hey, at least the
one day I
neighborhood
was
is
playing
good.
cash, I was crushing it. I went out to the car for something,
Sucked out once
and I saw the TCH hat.
King Jack.
So I put it on. I came in. I started losing it.
Oh.
So,
Did you turn it backwards?
no, I took it, put it back out in the car. It's been there ever since. I did wear it. I did wear it into the mall one time. You know, I didn't lose anything at the mall.
Did you get somebody pickpocket you?
No, I think it. You know, and it's just me. You know, it's just me. I am. You ask any of these dealers out here, they'll tell you Mitch is excessively superstitious.
Yeah.
Jedi here. He's got 7 hats, 8 or 9 shirts, 2 hoodies,
They got socks.
socks. Do we have socks?
Apparently so. I didn't know anything about socks.
I gotta talk to
Are they,
somebody.
are they the padded kind?
I don't know. Socks? Do we have socks?
Yeah.
I do see some oddball stuff. You know, people had dealers have stuff made. I think Nick has a wallet. I think, but
Thank
7
you,
hats.
You're big blind,
You're
Joel.
literally in the big one.
Gene, that's 5-3 on the button. You got
Gene,
lots of
Gene,
chips. You should go ahead and open with that.
See, now I would play that.
Thank you for
Yeah,
the
I
information.
think you should just open with it and see what happens. But
Would you play that?
with that chip stack on that button, I
I
would.
don't know
Now,
Yeah,
see, that
and
makes me feel good because I would do that too.
I wouldn't get stuck on it. I mean, I would just open with it, and if I get that Joel shoving back at me, I fold.
How much does position matter to you?
It matters. It's hugely important.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were serious.
Controlling the pot, controlling the hand, with position and your stack size is the most important thing. Playing from out of position is very difficult.
Gotti wants to know if his Poker Atlas, the first Poker Atlas shirt, the event we had, does that count as TCH? I gotta say no,
Yeah, does this? Yeah,
because Poker Atlas they do tournaments all over,
yeah,
even outside the country. So,
yeah. Gotti, it's time to up your game and get some new gear.
but you can buy a Poker Atlas hat and shirt. I don't know about shirt. I
Yeah,
know you can buy Poker Atlas hats
But
at Las Colinas.
yeah.
Call.
So,
TCH, where you get the TCH hats?
well, I got mine here, but we run out of stuff. It goes so fast, and I mean, I don't know if we just can't keep up with it, or they both have an ace here. Look at this, Ricky and Gene battling it out here.
Oh, this is
a
fun.
queen.
Yeah. Gene's got to feel good. Ricky's
Gene's
wondering.
ace is
Yeah, he's gonna get another
better.
bet. He's gonna get another bet out of him on the river. Oh, that 10's playing.
the other 10 is playing. Ricky's
Yeah,
going to call. He's going to see that 10. He doesn't want to show. Ricky does not want to show his hand there, and I got to tell you, I like that. I think I'd do the same thing.
yeah. Ricky, he didn't give this any thought. I don't think he was just calling. He was in call mode. He didn't matter.
I think Gene would have had to go pretty high for Ricky to put on a stinking cap.
So think about that, Mitch. If you think that, how much do you think Gene could have bet on the end and got called? He just bet 100, right?
100,000.
Mm-hmm. That's the kind of things that are real important in tournaments because you got to be able to get every single chip you can. And the guy has shown that he's just calling you. There's really no draws out there.
So even though Gene's the chip leader at the table, I think he could have played that hand better.
I think he could have got some more chips.
Okay.
Not a lot more, but he definitely could have. Once Ricky went in call mode, he could. I don't think he recognized that. Quite as much as he could have. So I think he could have extracted a little more. He might have got 250 on the end.
I do watch you not only on the live stream, but a lot of times when you're playing here, and I notice you take your time. You don't do anything, and I try to do that myself. And so hold on, let me think. Now I do that. Now whether or not we think about the same things when we're taking our time, it is, and that's what I thought. Well, this is what I'm thinking about.
All right,
I'm taking my
blinds
time and
are
thinking,
up, y'all. 2040.
is this what Tejas is thinking about? Because I mean, if I'm going to try and make the final table, I need to
20,014.
play more like you than like me.
Okay, well, yeah, I can tell you, chips are at a premium, especially late like now. So, I mean, when you look at those stacks and you think, well, it was only 100,000. I mean, yeah, it adds to a stack, and that's great. But hey, 150 more on the end, say,
And Gene.
that can make a huge difference later on. You
Yeah.
never know when that's going to come, and so getting them now while you can is very important. Now, sometimes value betting is important too. Making sure you get called.
Yeah.
But he got called quickly. Somebody that's just he knows he's just gonna call him. He's sure of it.
Yeah,
He's got something.
the way Ricky was playing that,
Right.
he's calling.
Right, he's in call mode. You can tell he's in call mode.
Yeah.
So he should have taken a little bit of time and put a little bit more in. I think.
Now, Gene did have a 10.
Yeah.
Do you think the thought crosses his mind that maybe Ricky might have ace jack?
I think Ricky would have let him know about an ace jack before then. But if he did,
Raise 100,000.
then he loses. But I think that the odds of him having ace jack versus having any other ace, a weaker ace, is slimmer. You know, it's not Ace King. He would have known about Ace King. Ace Jack, I'd not maybe. You know, two pair he would have let him know. So he's playing a weaker ace.
Is that Snow Rat? Is that how you pronounce that? Snow Rat? I'm having trouble seeing on my glasses
Is
on.
that a rerun? No.
It's not a rerun. It is live with a 15-minute delay. It is going on right now here at Texas Card House
75,000.
here in Dallas.
Is that Snorat that rhymes with bull rat?
Could be, Rat like the band, the Rat.
Oh,
you know.
rat. Yeah, that was one of my favorite bands.
Yeah, I actually saw them. I saw them, and I saw Poison open up for them.
Oh, wow,
Like
yeah.
87 or something.
The glam bands, man, they put on a lot of makeup in there.
I'm a big Van Halen fan.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good show. I think if they played today, it'd be the other way around. I think Rat would be opening up for
What do you got?
Poison
For
now.
sure. Yeah.
Actually, look up there.
Wheelchairs first.
Brett Michaels still looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Unlike
That I was
Vince Neil
Oh, man.
of
And how about the dude from Guns N' Roses, Axl?
Axel, or how
Oh.
about
I don't need to read them.
Mike Reno from Loverboy?
Oh,
You know,
uh,
these guys just
partying is showing now.
yeah.
Raise 100,000.
Yeah, every rose has its thorn. Yeah, that's
Yeah, well,
Poison.
he's gotten poked by several by the looks of him because he
Yeah, so
looks rough.
Brad Michaels is holding up pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep. Ben 45.
I like those. I like bands that when you hear them on the radio or whatever, you love a song, and when you go see them, they play live well,
Yeah.
and it sounds good.
Yeah.
Nothing makes me more disappointed in a band when I go to see them, and they can't perform what they
Yeah.
put out in the studio. I just lose total interest in them.
I tell you, Bob Seger and Billy Joel are like that. They sound great. I went and saw. I tell you, the worst concert. And people go yell at me. I saw Metallica open up for Ozzy back in
Oh wow!
'86.
Oh wow!
And that was without a doubt the worst show I ever saw. It was so bad. It was so bad.
Really?
Terrible. Terrible. Ozzy wouldn't even stay on stage. He kept leaving us. It was brutal.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That side of it was awful.
Yeah,
As I
and
say.
just Metallic was. I mean,
They were kind of new.
they're better now,
Yeah.
but it was just.
Well, at least you're
All right, so we have Javier going all in.
It's gonna be
Down to 120. Yeah, definitely getting called by the Ace Jack for 8
Javier
max,
hasn't had much to brag about in this final table. We haven't talked about him much, but here he is. He's all in here. Looking for. He's got 2 live cards,
For sure.
Two
for
live
sure.
cards.
Anything can happen.
so we're not going to count him out. He's looking for a double up here through Matt.
Okay.
And well, they both hit it,
bit
but
for something,
but
everybody.
but Matt's got the Jack.
There's a straight draw.
10.
Nope. 9s
Ace Jack.
and Jacks with the ace kicker.
Good job, Javier.
Javier was card dead. Didn't have much to talk about.
See if we can get his payout correct.
Tejas, tell him what he's won. What do we got here?
Yeah, it looks like he has won $3,310.
There it is.
Uh,
$3,310. Javier, congratulations. And
Clear the table. On
you played well, I'm sure, to get here. Did you play against him today?
Because you were.
I played against him a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He get any chips off you?
No, not me. He got him off somebody else. Played very conservative. Very conservative.
So the person who did finally bust you, is he at the final table?
No, he busted. It was Zenhut.
Oh, so he did make the final
He
table.
found the fifth card, or the card on the river. Yeah, got me. That
Well,
was
Matt,
good.
he just had Queen 8 again. Well, did he have Queen 8?
Yeah. Now, if Matt gets some chips, you'll see him start playing.
Clock on the big one.
He's been waiting.
He's been handcuffed a little bit.
Yeah. Look, what does he got down there? 5,
You made the final.
1, 2. Oh, has he only got 300? Or has he got 500? I can't tell.
Ricky.
Ricky, nice to meet you.
Have you made these final?
Joel's about to get his chips in. He knows he's in trouble.
How'd How'd you finish that?
Went out
So
eight.
if Joel sees any kind of paint in his hand or pair or
But I haven't played
a couple
zero
suited
rounds
cards,
after
that'll be going in.
Yeah.
So you see the heads up match coming down to Gene and Ricky. You see any crazy stuff happening? Think
Uh,
Matt? Oh,
well, it
okay. Hold
depends.
on before you answer that.
Yeah.
Let's see how Matt. Uh oh.
Yeah, this is
Matt
a
could double up here.
did Matt flat and then get raised?
He called.
He did. No, yeah, he flatted and then got
Yeah.
raised.
Yes.
Yeah,
I ain't your lifeline. Don't get me in trouble.
it depends on what happens here with Matt. If he can keep building, because it looks like he's got about 700 now, maybe 8. He might get in there, interfere with this because he might take a leg off one
So
of
we
those
have
two.
Joel over here, short stack running on fumes,
No, for you it's
and you can see the frustration there.
Yeah, he's looking for a hand right here because those blinds are about to hit him.
And
That might
he's
have to
not
be good
go-
enough.
He's
You
not
gotta-
going to be
you gotta-
happy with it.
You got paint, Joel.
And he
Yeah.
says, you know what? I think he's going to roll the dice, and he's going to hope that his big blind.
Yeah, he's
Right.
putting half his
Well-
stack in.
fold.
Just
Said fold.
He would have had He would have had 2 live cards, but yeah.
Yeah, but he's behind. But yeah, he would have had 2 live cards. But I think he's banking on because he's a big blind now.
Yeah.
I think he's like, you know what? I think my big blind hand is going to be better than this.
King Queen 3, he's hoping, yeah.
And so we're both predicting an all in by Joel here.
It's possible. It depends on what it is. He's now got 80,000 in the middle. He had 200, so he's only got 120K behind. If he folds this and then folds a small blind, he's left with 100, and that's really, really short. So he's hoping nobody raises and he gets to see a flop right now, honestly.
Well, Matt's going to get out of the way because he knows if he's watching, I'm sure he is, that
And if these guys should recognize that. Like Gene, yeah, there you go. Now he's in trouble.
Ricky's just going to flat, I think, and let Joel do his thing,
Nah,
maybe.
I think he'll raise a little bit. I think he'll min click it or something.
What I would do is just flat and knowing that he's going to go all in and then try to make the call.
Yeah, he just,
All in and a call.
yeah,
5, 4. Well,
How many times you had queens? 3?
I'm telling you, we need to check out the sleeves.
Ricky really wishes this was a bounty tournament.
yeah.
he sure does. He would be the king.
How many times a queen show?
Well, Joel,
That's not sad. He's got a good hand.
he's standing up, but I got to tell you, he's going to probably need.
No,
Well,
not gonna do
that's
it.
not it.
The running
Nope.
dimes?
Oh, can
Oh, here it is again.
Tyler do it again? Another diamond.
Oh,
Good game.
By the way, I didn't notice your shirt.
good going, Joel.
Ricky wants to take a look at that Texas Ranger shirt that Joel is wearing. I didn't notice it until just now. Well, there it is. We are down to the final 3.
I had to give you a little bit of a
So,
small-
Tejas, tell Joel what he's won.
Oh,
Alright, dead small.
you won
dead
$4,030
There's the 30.
for your $365 buy-in. That's a good return.
$4,030, Joel. Congratulations again for making the final table.
small. Alright, we do have a dead.
And
All right, this is gonna get interesting
not
now.
a dead small. It's a
These
big
guys
blind
got these guys
only.
got chips.
I had to hog
Who's
it a
that?
little bit just
All
in case.
3 of these guys got chips now. So
Well, Ricky's got a couple of deuces. How many chips does Matt have? He's got chips? Okay.
he's got about 700, 800.
Okay. All right. Well, looks like, you know what it looks like to me? It looks like Gene and Ricky against Matt right now. They're
Mhm.
down there, and Ricky's over here.
Yeah.
And let's see what happens. 3-way action, guys. You got Matt, Gene, and Ricky.
That'll
Who
be-
you pulling for? Who, not necessarily who you think's going to win. Who are you pulling for? Who would you like to see win?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
On you, Matt.
You asking me? You asking the audience?
Well, I'm asking
Yeah.
both. I
Yeah.
know, Gene and Ricky. I'm very familiar with them.
Yeah.
Um,
I think all three of these guys deserve, to get to the top right
Yeah.
here. Whether how it works out, who knows?
I mean, Gene, I know him as a PLO player,
Yeah.
and it's good to see him here at the final table. Ricky, I'm more familiar with Ricky's play. If he's big stacked like he is, I know he's going to bully.
Yeah.
Uh, that's his strong part, of his game.
We're having our own time.
He also likes to trap.
We've been tugging
You
two
know,
stacks.
I like to see. I see that from him.
We don't care if we win. We just want to have more than the other.
But looks like they're all three having a conversation, forgetting about Matt there.
Yeah.
Look at this. These guys just can't wait to mix it up to keep getting good hands.
Raised 210,000.
Yeah. See, he didn't waste any time here.
Gotti, I'm with you, Gotti. He's pulling for
That's-
Matt. Gotti pulling for Matt. He likes the underdog. I always like an underdog story.
He raised him, and he insta raised him. Didn't even give it any thought, and that's going to be in Gene's head. He's going to know that's a strong hand.
Say now or then.
Jedi, if I ever make the final table, I know I have you in my corner. One of these days, I'm gonna make.
It's
you know,
right under
He's going
brother.
to show up.
But see, the thing is, I've only played it twice, and I work on Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
But one of these days, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say anything to anybody. I'm gonna wake up Saturday morning. I'm gonna say, you know what?
That's why.
Have somebody to work for me, and you know what? I'm gonna go play this thing, and I'm gonna take it down.
Yeah. The odds are stacked against you, Mitch.
Well, and you're right.
You don't
Yes,
you don't play it. That's one. And then,
Yeah, but I'm telling you, my tournament game is getting better. Slowly.
Yeah.
But I think if I focused on it a lot, I think it could get better. And if I make the final table, I watch it enough to know.
Right.
I learn a lot.
That'd be fun.
I'm not quitting my job. No.
Sorry, chat.
Oh, look what we got here.
Yeah, these do feel a lot.
Heads up.
All right. We have heads up action here. Gene against Matt. Swing and a miss for both.
These are more than $90 then.
140.
Buy some lessons from Bart.
Ooh,
I'm
chat.
telling you.
Thank you for that.
Just a weekend getaway with Bart and Tejas
Cheaper than
on me. Just sit around
but
and
they still need to be
cook on the grill, make them hot dogs and hamburgers and
Yeah.
some chicken
My clubs are not good.
and
Alright, give me 40 and 40, G.
Let you play some online and hook you up to a shock collar and whenever you do something wrong.
I don't know now. Can't you just say no?
Button axe first.
Ricky with the 8-6 offsuit. I think that
Go.
All in.
All in.
Matt with the all in.
Yeah.
Look at this. Gene.
Yeah, Gene's going to let that
You see a
go.
little smile there from Gene with his pocket deuces.
Hold the pair. You got a pair? Yep.
Show him. Oh, I think he was gonna do it, but Tyler scooped it up too fast.
Yeah.
I had two.
Yeah, definitely had 2 over.
That is so true.
You were crushed. I had
I
2
said that
overs.
to, I
That'd be so dirty, too, if a 3
Oscar
came
here.
out.
and like one
All right,
of
we
the-
got somebody pulling for Ricky here.
And the guy was like thinking about it. He was last stack and he folded and I go, you had 2 overs. He's like, nah. I go,
Oh, Husker, yeah. You weren't wearing your Nike hat today. Where was your Nike hat, Husker?
had 2 overs.
All right, Matty got a real hand now.
All in over here on the button.
He's going to go all in. Ricky with the 7s. He wants to count. What do you think? You think he's going to make the call? He's got 1.7. How many chips does?
It looks like he's got
600.
I think it's a little
about
too.
1.7, 1.8.
I mean, it'll leave him with $1 million.
It depends. I mean, he's definitely got a calling hand here. He knows he's weak. He shoved.
Yeah.
But he's counting. If I lose it, what have I got?
Well, he'll still have $1 million.
Yes, 654.
Yeah, he'll have more than that.
If Ricky makes the call,
He'll still have almost 2 million. I just
no, I'm saying if he loses the hand.
yeah, he'll still have almost 2 million.
Well, no, he's
Oh,
got
1 million.
He's
Oh,
got
yeah,
one.
yeah,
He's got 1.2. He's
Yeah,
got
there you
right
go.
here.
That's a
Got
call.
He makes the call.
Like I said, I know I'm ahead. flip.
So this is a big hand here in this final table. This could change. It is going to change everything.
Yeah,
All
he's
right,
he's
now.
got to make this call. He's got the chips. It's about eliminating. It's about moneying up.
Sevens are good for now. Matt looking for an ace or a queen, and there it is.
Ooh,
Nice hand.
Matt.
Nice hand. Not a 7.
yeah,
Matt with the ace on the turn.
yeah.
Can you feel it?
This is what I was telling you. When
Can
Matt,
you feel the relief from Matt right now?
yeah, Matt got some chips, and he's gonna play.
No. Well, I mean, yeah, if you
I
don't
mean,
shove, I'm saying.
We're gonna watch the table here for a little bit, but we're gonna go to the payout here and let you guys see what I'm talking about.
Looks like
Matt
Matt's
feels-
got 1.5 million
Yeah.
now.
Matt feels so much better, and this is why. You look here at the payout. Let me get it up here.
Yeah, so now Matt and Ricky's stacks are much closer.
That's a big difference. There's a big pay jump
That's
there.
$1,200.
Yeah, that's $1,200 pay jump right there.
I don't know.
So that's enough to make you smile, right?
Sure. I mean, if they were going to chop, now Matt's put himself in a position, to get a pretty equal part.
6-0.
So Ricky's got 900 over there. Yeah, so him and Ricky are somewhat close
Raise 100,000.
compared to Gene.
So Ricky, he's got to shake that off, and this is a big part of the final table where you can lose a hand like that, and we do have a handful of players that can shake that off and not let it bother them. Well, that's tough, would you say?
Yeah, it comes with the territory. You're putting it in. You're gonna put it in good and flipping. If you win it, good. If you lose it, good. But some people take it very
I mean,
emotional, get
what-
very personal about it when they lose.
and it affects their play,
Absolutely.
For the rest of the tournament.
Yeah.
At least for a while.
Call. Check.
I mean, Ricky should just look at that hand and be like, yeah, I put it in good. I knew what I was doing, and
Yeah.
now let's keep playing.
Okay.
We'll see how he does. I think he'll be all right.
75.
So where does that put? Let's see. So
He is thinking about it, though. You can
yeah.
tell.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's yeah. I don't know if in this situation, three-handed, that hand, no one can just shake it off. I don't know if anybody could just shake it off.
Well, the cure for it is picking up a hand and getting some chips back.
Yeah. There's no doubt about that.
Put that in your rear view in a hurry.
Yeah.
Now, I expect Matt to open up with this King 9 on the button.
I'm holding that 7 of hearts too, so
Yeah.
Raise 80,000.
7-6.
Yeah, he's connected. He could call this. See a flop.
Call.
See, if this flop were to come, 9-8-5, he's getting chips.
Well, it's not quite 985.
Check. Check.
Two of hearts on the river.
Yeah, go get him, Ricky.
Ricky's going to
We'll
lead
try to
out.
Take that down. Matt's shown no interest in this.
No, yeah, I was going to say that two, because Ricky didn't do anything.
I got nothing.
How much of a nothing? I got king high.
Yeah.
Good.
Nice call. Nice call, Matty. Wow. Now, what does that do to you if you're Ricky?
Now, Ricky, that's not going to help the tilt. That kind of hand
Yeah.
right there. I mean, he played it right. He stabbed that because there's no way he's going to win it.
Anytime
He might be
the-
thinking about his
Yeah.
river
Well,
bet,
I
how much
think
bet, if he
No,
bet
no.
more or something, maybe he got away with it. But I mean,
Yeah, check, and don't bet until the river. Two of hearts on the river.
Yeah.
I mean,
he flopped.
Matty knew he didn't have hardly anything. He was just curious whether or not his king was good enough.
Yep. That's a good call.
Matty's in his zone now. The confidence level here
Right. And he kept the pot small. Pot man's bet never
I could be
betting
betting
no
there
way,
with
so
like
he could
third
call that
pair.
kind of bet on the river.
Yeah.
Just in case. And he's got the chips to do it now.
Not really sure why I did it.
Now let's see if Ricky can shake this off with the queen jack suited.
See,
Uh-oh.
125.
125.
this is where before Ricky would have raised with us. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little skittish now, you'd
Yeah.
say, yeah.
3 players.
I mean, it probably could have been a good spot for him to just ship it right there, but
And that's no help to Ricky right now.
yeah, he's not. He's gonna hate it.
Gene, believe it or not, his threes are good right now. Yeah, you can see the frustration there in Ricky. And losing that coin
Yeah.
toss was bad enough.
Yeah,
But,
Ricky needs to breathe right now, or he's just gonna be punting. Come on, Ricky. Ricky Bobby.
All right, guys, got 244 of you watching. We appreciate it. Hit the like button if you would. We got Tejas
Yeah,
in the booth with me, Mitch Lloyd here Saturday night.
Ricky.
Final table, final three.
Ricky Bobby. If you ain't first, you're last.
We got Gene, Ricky, and Matt coming on strong here. We're even patiently waiting in the weeds for this moment. And now he's ready to attack.
Head up.
Yeah,
Check.
they both got a draw. Comes Gene's way. Matt's definitely gonna see a
You
river.
need to bet on that.
What?
I know. Should have bet out.
Yeah, you always
Wow.
have to bet on the turn. If you wait till the river, he calls you.
I think
I'm genuinely actually surprised about that call.
Matt right now,
Like I said, I don't know why I did it.
he doesn't want to mess with Gene right now.
Could be. Maybe he
I
wants
think
to.
I think both Gene and Matt
He heard the
sense
knock under the table.
Ricky's a little wounded.
Yeah.
Like the gazelle, and you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
out on the outback,
Whatever that noise is they make when they bleat, the sheep.
But I got faith in Ricky. He is a true poker player, and if anybody here can regain their composure and get
Yeah.
back in this, is Ricky.
Yeah. I think what Ricky probably needs to do is turn his aggression up a lot and just like on a hand like this, when he limps in, he's got connectors, just ship it. Take the hand down, and that would start towards getting himself back on balance. Instead, he's played it real passive again and gives up when he's ahead.
Yeah, I don't know of anybody that wouldn't be rattled from the last few hands that Ricky had to deal with. But, he didn't make it to the final three by panicking. Everybody here who makes the final table, I'm sure you know better than anybody, goes through ups and downs during the course of the day.
Sure.
And, Maddie
All in.
in the zone.
Did he just go all in?
Getting the cards, getting the confidence.
If you wrap around,
Yeah.
you come back around the ace and then go to the 2 and the 3 and 4.
Then you had to.
Smelling the blood now.
Wondering how it worked.
Yeah.
I appreciate you explaining it.
Yeah, Ricky needs these blinds. If he sees anything playable, I think he should just ship it in the middle here. But if not, there's no limp and no playing.
Oh, no, hey.
And Gene, with the best hand, will get the walk.
Well, I'll tell you that one time I lost that over.
And Gene, right now, he's just,
Chip rack.
he's just relaxing now. He doesn't want anything to do with Matty. Matty's red hot in his zone. And if he sees an opportunity to take another leg out from Ricky, he'll pounce on it. But he's not. I don't think he's going to try and force anything. What do you think?
No, I think Gene's gonna sit there sipping the lemonade and Waiting for the sun to set.
I like it. I think I need to embrace that. I'm getting older. I think I need to embrace the Mitch, just sit back, relax,
Sit on the porch and
and
watch the
sip
sun
the
go down.
lemonade and watch the sunset. Yeah, you can see the frustration there with Ricky, and I understand it. I don't blame him.
Yeah,
He's lost a lot of chips here,
yeah. He didn't.
and coin flips that I mean, it could have went his way, maybe even should have went his way.
He won a lot early on. Remember, the deck ran right over
Yeah,
him.
he did.
So.
Like I said, if this was a bounty tournament, he have chips falling out of his pocket.
Mm-hmm. It was just this big hand, the ace queen against the sevens, that has turned him upside down.
And of course, the call by Matty with king high to take it down.
Yeah.
Only magnified the situation, I would say.
It certainly did.
Raise 110.
Let's see what Ricky's got now. Okay.
He just needs to rip this.
There it is. Matty's going to get out of the way.
Yeah, Gene won't call.
And Gene's like,
Oh,
wow.
You called him?
Wow.
Well, Gene, you don't want to give him
Wow.
chips.
Wow, the interesting turn of
That's
events here.
Yeah, I mean, usually when you got them beat down like that and you're raising, they're folding, you keep doing that. When they push back, you just fold and let them take it. Oh, wow.
Wow, look at this.
All right, now you can have your 9. Now you can have your 9. Now you can have your 9.
There it is.
Wow.
Broadway. Good double up.
And Ricky will take it down.
That'll start getting him back.
Yeah, Gotti, if Jack 9 wins, buy Ricky a shot. Yeah, no doubt about that.
He's back, baby.
There's the smile. There's the smile. Yeah,
You know this isn't a bounty.
He wishes it was.
This is not a bounty tournament. I think that was the, and I hope Gene doesn't get mad at me, but I think that's the PLO player in him right there that made that call.
Yeah, I think you're right.
The cash player.
That is definitely something that PLO players do a lot. They do a lot of calling.
Yeah. I think for a second there, I think Gene forgot he was playing a hold'em tournament.
Yeah.
Um,
Omaha players are stubborn.
Yeah, and maybe he just took a shot at it. Ricky's going to get another decent hand now. I think we're going to start to see Ricky's smile come back now.
I mean, it's kind of a hand. If you raise with it and get called and you don't flop an ace or 9, you don't know where you're at. So I wouldn't mind seeing him shove a stack in, but I don't think he's going to.
We have a raise to 105.
The bleeding has stopped, and Ricky's actions are reminiscent of Rocky getting beat up and then coming back.
Yo.
So instead of Ricky, he's Rocky.
Yeah, I want to hear what you think I have to say about
Yo, Ricky.
Yo, Ricky.
I mean, listen, we can't say all those things. We're under the microphones.
Yeah, they said you were family appropriate, they said. Or is it better if we get it rolling? Good?
They haven't even discussed anything in the form of a chop or anything.
I don't know.
something like that. I can't remember. Raise 100.
I think Gene,
Or no, don't say anything.
he wouldn't care either way.
That's what he said.
Yeah. They did a chip chop. It'd work out good for him.
Ricky, I know Ricky wants to win.
Yeah.
Call.
I'm not sure about Matt. What do you think about Matt? You think he'd be okay with a chop?
Yeah, he would.
All right, here we go.
Ricky likes to win.
Check.
Winning is fun.
That is.
He likes to win.
150.
It's good validation for a poker player that something you're doing is right and working.
God, he's making a new rule. No chops allowed.
No chops. No chops.
time is it? I don't even know what time it is.
I don't know. These guys are.
Just a little past 9. Oh,
It's a school night.
Heads up.
no, it's not. It's Saturday.
Sunday school.
Jeez, it's been so long since we've had to worry about the school night. I have kids that don't even worry about school nights anymore. The 8 brings 4 hearts on the board. I think if anybody would have been there, they could have gotten the other guy to fold.
Blinds are going up.
Gene with the 2 pair there
Somebody.
will take it down. Yes, 9:15. It's not a school night unless you are going to Sunday school, which in that case it is a school night.
Yeah. You better go to bed early.
I have grandkids that go to school.
Yeah.
Jeez, how bad would that day be when my youngest grandchild graduates high school?
Oh wow.
Whew, man,
They go check their
Wow.
return.
You'd probably have great grandkids in school by then. Or great grandkids.
Oh, that was nice. Yeah, that's the only one
let's see. My youngest.
Mitch,
I've thoroughly
Junior.
Well, I do have 2 sons. Well, my grandfather's name was Mitch. My dad's name was Mitch. My name is Mitch. I have 2 sons,
Is-
Phil and Wade.
Is it?
Yeah, my grandfather's gone by the time my sons were born. My grandmother was not happy until I told her why I named my sons why, and then she was okay.
Yeah.
4 high.
4 high.
Good hand.
10 high.
Yes. Just like I planned it.
Ricky's breathing a little easier now.
Yeah, I learned that. It's a KS check for you.
Yeah, that's what a double up will do for you.
All right, so we do have some other things going on in other places. We do have, let's see, what we have here.
But I climbed
Going
back.
on down in Houston,
That's what I was.
it's going on right now. We talked about it last week, 1.5 million in guaranteed. Started October 4th. It's the Fall Classic from October 4th to the 22nd.
Yeah, I got a good series going.
And we have some events that's going to be taking place. We'll get to those in a second. Should have gotten to them earlier, Tejas. Why didn't you remind me? It's like it's your first time in here or something.
I don't know how to do the final table from this side.
Yeah. So here we have the No Limit main event, which will take place. It's $500,000 there, as you can see. 2 days starting Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from October 17th to the 22nd. It is, how much is the buy-in? Where does it say?
600 or 800.
$800 buy-in.
That's also in Houston.
Yes, this is part of their Fall Classic. So we have that one. We have. Well, we'll get back to that in a minute here. Let's get back to the action. We got a flop coming up here. You like the heater?
Yeah, it's working good.
Gene's going to bet out. So here we have, what was this one? Yes, No Limit Hook Progressive Knockout Bounty Tournament from the 14th and the 15th. $600 buy-in, $150,000 guaranteed down there. What else we have? We had another one here. What's this? The Mystery Bounty. I know you like those. That's going on right now, right?
Yes, they're going to day 2 tomorrow.
Oh, you're probably either played in it on your way to day 2 or playing right now. Good luck.
Right.
Gene going to look down at the 5-3 on the button. Ricky, nickels and dimes.
The colors may have changed.
What do you say? I bet you 2 picture cards on this flop.
More than likely. Come
One.
on.
Somebody hit it. Two,
That's
4.
That's a draw. Oh,
Ricky let out.
yeah.
See what else we have. I think we got. Yeah, here's another one. PLO knockout bounty, progressive knockout bounty, 75,000. That's a $400 buy-in there,
Looks fun.
taking place from the 7th. So if you're in Houston, in the Houston area,
Did you play the
we got one more thing to show here, but we'll do it after this hand.
Yeah, they
pressure
saw
on
it.
that
Yeah,
one this week because I like
it's
that.
a 130.
So if you're in the Houston area, Ricky, now let me ask you, you're the button,
They weren't
and you
making
look down and you got
The last
7
2
deuce
months
offsuit.
have
How
been
mad are
pretty
you?
good
Oh, not at all.
on the bounty.
No?
I don't have any money in the pot.
But you're the button. You got position. It
It's when I'm
doesn't.
in the big blind and I got money in the pot and I got 7 deuce. That's when I don't like it.
But at that point, I start thinking, well, maybe everybody will just limp in, and nobody will raise, and I'll at least see a flop,
Yeah.
and then maybe. But if I'm on a button, I got position. I can't steal the blinds.
You can.
I mean, you
stealing is
can, but
stealing.
then what if somebody catches you with your hand in the cookie jar? Then what?
Well, then you're getting a spanking.
There it is.
When I look at 7 deuce on the button, I'm 3 ahead or 3-way. I'm folding it and I know I'm not going to get 7 deuce in the big blind. Give me my big blind where I've
Yeah.
got money in the pot. Let's go.
Now, Gotti's asking about a Raz event,
I love playing Raz.
but I like to play it too. But Gotti, you like playing Raz? Tell the truth.
In October?
There you go.
Well, is there a better time?
Well, I don't know. I thought it was like a special time of
Uh,
year for Raz.
Tyler's found something new for his repertoire.
His heart?
Yeah, he's making the heart
Hey,
again.
Yeah,
this is the
he's
first
the
time I've
Cupid
ever
of poker dealers.
There
now.
it is.
For going like 5 for 5, I'll take it.
So Gotti's saying that Raz is his favorite game.
Really?
I like Drama Hall. I like playing that. I think that if I had to say what's my favorite game, I'd have to say that.
8 to nothing.
All right, Gene. Now, see, if I'm the button, here's Gene the dance machine. He got King Jack on the button. This is what I like.
Yeah, you're opening this up.
Raise 150.
Do you remember Gene the dance
I
machine?
do.
Yeah. He
You know, the guy that did that show, they said he worked for the CIA.
Did you see the movie? Have you seen the movie about it? What is the
Yes.
name of that movie? Guys, help me out if you know what we're
Uh,
talking about. Something Confessions.
Oh,
Confessions
never
of
heard of it. That guy was so weird.
Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, I think it is.
Something
Guys,
like
help
that,
me
yeah.
out. With Chuck Barris,
Yes.
the movie. Who was it? Sam something played him in the movie.
Sam Rockwell.
Yeah, he played him, and you had George Clooney, and
Yeah.
who else was in it? Was Drew Barrymore? But that was a crazy movie. It said,
Crazy?
yeah. Confessions of a Dangerous Mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. For those of us our age, remembers Chuck Barris.
The Gong Show.
Yeah, he died not too long ago.
Yeah.
Gene the Dance Machine, he died not too long ago. Julia Roberts. Gene the Dance Machine actually had, as I recall, had diabetes and had to have both his legs amputated.
That's awful.
Yeah, I know.
For
I was like, I
somebody
saw
called-
him. I'm like, dude, man.
Somebody
wanna
called
see-
the dancing machine.
I want to
and
see
lose your
Gene the
legs?
Dance Machine. And like, yeah. I'm like, what? I was a little disappointed.
Yeah.
I felt bad for the man.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I love the movie.
You can make a.
He did a lot. He did the dating game. He was responsible for that. What else was the $1.25 beauty pageant? If you remember that, he was responsible for that.
Yeah, there's like a little knack.
But the original Gong Show, if you guys are familiar with it, you don't know
Yeah.
what we're talking about. Check out the movie Confessions of a Dangerous Mind.
Yeah.
And we have an all-in, Maddie all-in with the Queen Jack.
It's gonna get through. Yeah. Speaking of the mixed games again.
Yes, the newlywed game too. That's right. Yeah.
Speaking of the mixed games, they had a great series here when the Atlas Tour came through, when they spread a 3-game limit mixed game tournament, which I thought was great.
Did you play it?
Yes, it
How'd
was
you-
so much funny.
How'd you do?
Fun. I final tabled it, but that's about all I can say about that.
Unfortunately, they didn't live stream the final
Yeah.
table for that one.
Nope, they had a Congress tournament as well. I final tabled that one also. I don't know where you were, Mitch. You know, nobody there to talk about it, but I did. So that was my 2 final tables for the Atlas Tour.
All right, here we go. This is looking interesting. Maddie going all in with a King 8.
That's not good.
You will get called.
Gene going to call. Ricky getting it out of the way. Heads up.
Let's do it again.
Matt going all in with 690,000.
Alright.
Gene with 2.1 million making a call. We're going to see a flop here.
I mean, diamond.
Well,
Oh,
Matt's got to be happy about that. He's not
Gene's
dead.
happy with that. Uh-oh.
He can.
Picked up a little
He
something.
needs an 8
He's
or a
kind of leaning
9.
his way. Nope.
2 of diamonds. Not going to get it done.
No more heads up.
Good game, guys.
Matt,
And there it is. We are down
Yeah, good game.
to the final two.
Yeah, congrats on the back.
Good job, Matt.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Gene
Good luck to you.
and
Alright,
Ricky
you were just big blind, so you're gonna be butt.
showing the respect there for Matty, who played an awesome game.
Just like we
Just
played
like
it
we
3 hours.
scripted it, yep.
3 hours.
And here it is. Tejas, tell him what he's won.
$5,140, Mitch.
There it is.
Okay.
Matty, congratulations.
Good payout. Good payout.
Played well. Had Ricky on the ropes. Had him talking to himself.
Yeah, yeah. He that double up got him right out of it.
And
Alright.
I'm sure Matty had
Big Ricky or the
different ideas when he had Ricky on the ropes there. But he'll finish in third. A nice payday. Congratulations, Matty.
Yeah.
And when you go home and you watch this, don't forget to check out the movie Dangerous Minds, Confessions of a Dangerous
Yeah,
Mind.
oh yeah.
You mapped,
I mapped that out.
you mapped the shit out of that.
Anyway, as I was saying about the mixed game tournament,
Yeah.
I like it, and I would really like TCH to add something like that into their schedule at some point, maybe once a month. I knew they do the Congress once a month, but I think there's a large enough group following that would love playing the mix with the Raz and the 7-card stud and
Wow.
the triple draw.
125.
That if they put something out like that, they'd get enough of a draw, once a month or something.
I gotcha. How about a drama hall? Do you play that?
Drama Hall. I haven't played Drama Hall, but I mean, that was the first time I'd played those games.
I love that
I loved
game.
it. It was
I
fun.
love that game.
Sounds like a drinking game.
Wrong. It's coming.
You don't. Well, it's a 5-card draw. It's a combination of 5-card draw and 5-card Omaha.
Really.
It's a split block game. Well, it's a lot of fun. I'm sure you're familiar with 5-card draw,
Sure.
and I know you know 5-card Omaha. And yeah, it's. I know we were playing it back in Baltimore, and I came here, and we actually spread it here if you get people to play.
Yeah.
If you made it 110, I don't think I can.
We play it with slightly different rules
Yeah.
Oh, we
in
can.
Baltimore. Like say if you want to, you want to draw, you have 5 cards, and you want to draw. You only want to draw 1 card.
Actually,
We give you the first card up, face up, and you could choose whether or not you want it. And if you don't want it,
check.
it gets mucked, and your next card is face down. But you have the advantage whether or not you can take the second one. But if you do take the first one, then everybody sees
Yeah. Knows where you're at.
sees what you took. So so you have to pay attention if someone's drawing 1. Because even if they don't want the first card, it could be your card that you're looking for. It could change, how you want to play your hand.
All right.
It's a lot of fun.
These guys have cooked up some kind of scheme here. It looks like they're.
Well, speaking of which, while they're doing that, we're going to get one more plug in here.
Plug.
There we
Oh,
go.
there's Rebecca.
Rebecca's round of each game here. Playing Congress, a bomb pot, PLO, and that's going to be Tuesdays and Sundays.
Every Tuesday and Sunday.
Tuesdays at 1, Sunday at 3. Guys, if you're interested in a round of each, Rebecca's game, that's Congress, PLO, bomb pot.
Yeah, put your name on the list early if you want to play, because there's plenty of people that want to come.
Rebecca's a nice lady, too.
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna try one more time for the camera real quick.
So here it is.
Hey, that's a little lopsided, Tyler.
Tyler getting he's loving it. He's loving it.
The love dealer.
I'm telling you. I guarantee you next Saturday he's going to be in the box again just so he
Oh,
can do
yeah.
it for the cameras.
Heck yeah.
I'm just
He hasn't
kinda
whiffed
throwing
yet.
Now see, if you look at, I'll tell you, you understand this right here. In this situation here, you want me in the box. I'm left-handed. You got the two
Yeah,
guys. Boom, boom, boom,
absolutely.
boom, boom, boom. It's easy.
Yeah.
Tyler's right-handed. He looks like he's in pain
Yeah,
because he's got to go across
he's
his body.
working way too
Yeah, he's
hard.
got to go across his
He's
body.
like reaching across the diner table to
Yeah.
get the salt every time.
You know what I'm saying? See, being a left-handed dealer here, it'd be a piece of cake. Done. You got to remind me to put the chat back up.
You wouldn't even be working.
You're slacking. Let's see, did we miss anything?
Uh-uh.
See, look, he's right-handed.
Yeah.
It looks painful.
It looks like he's throwing with the wrong arm.
Yeah.
You're in for 50, by the way. That's almost like a rope.
Well, there they got 4 cards to a straight there.
Alright,
His
Three-
stamina's holding up pretty good there in the box.
3 cards to a straight flush. Look at this. Look at this.
Ooh-wee. Some cards or chips are going in.
Both flopping.
See that quick call now?
Yeah, there it is.
What's
See?
Gene gonna do? He had to pay attention to that quick call he made. That's a draw. Not likely a jack because he would have raised him.
Mm.
A little slower.
Yeah, I definitely have to have lunch with you.
Yeah. See now this is a good card for Gene.
Crazy
He can bet
pineapples.
it. He can bet it.
JDA for 1 to know that.
See what he puts in here. That's a good bet. See?
Ah,
It's a good bet.
Attention players, we have
And this tells you he could have got more value on that other hand. Remember when
Yeah,
he was
yeah,
he
yeah,
had the
yeah.
better aces?
head to the
Tell,
back.
can you see him? Can they tell you if he's
see, that's why you make the final tables and I don't.
I think he missed a...
Just the right bet. Look at that. A little bit more, he's not getting called. A little less, he gets snap called.
Ricky has to look at it. It's a crazy board.
Sorry, I was... at first
That
I
was
like,
not a slow roll. That was not
No.
a slow roll for anybody who's watching. Ricky wanted to make sure,
I mean, that bet is 100%.
and I like play crazy pineapple too. Pineapple or crazy pineapple. Guys, here we are Saturday night here at Texas Card House in Dallas. 262 of you watching. We appreciate it. Hit the like button. That'd be great. Tejas and Mitch here in the booth. Ricky and Gene down in the final 2. 137 entries today.
Oh, and we can...
I get either I
and we
get
can
him or
talk.
And you can talk about.
or either
Oh, it's
I
like,
get him.
are they?
we can talk about
What are you
that.
talking about? About a chop? What are you talking about?
It's gonna be 170.
Gene with the ace jack. You gotta love that heads up.
You can talk about
Wait,
6-5 suited. You gotta like that heads up.
Pretty good. It goes down in value heads up. Honestly, as long as the pot's not bloated, but you can definitely see a flop with it. Your lower suited connectors tend to go down in value when you get later in these tournaments.
Check.
And we gotta check.
That's...
Well, Gene's gonna flop top pair.
Oh, wait, I can't.
Ricky has a gut shot.
I checked pre-flop.
No diamonds to be found though.
All in. All out.
Did he go all in?
Yeah. They were talking about it, and then he just said, "Oh,
I'm
man."
having so much
By the
fun.
way, I watch these streams, and the final 2 people are never this.
Never
No,
this
they
good.
never are. They never
They
are.
never had Ricky and Gene before.
Yeah, this is good. They're just having fun playing cards.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
Yep.
And these two guys been sitting there having fun during the whole final table when there's 9 players.
Right.
They should just be letting. They should.
That's the way it should be.
But you know, I don't see you laughing it up at the final table when you're there. You're all.
Oh, I do with some people. It depends on who I'm around, you know.
Well,
and
it
when
It
things
must be
go-
when you're off camera.
Yeah, right. You know, there's some people that it doesn't matter what you do, they're not gonna engage with you when you talk to them at all.
Well,
Take a while for him to get all
I played against Ricky, and he'll talk you up and have a good time.
Mhm.
But I know Ricky's cutthroat.
Yeah.
If he has a chance to take all my chips, he's going to do it.
Right.
Sitting across from you, you're all business, and I know that. You're all business.
Raised to 175.
You haven't played Omaha with me.
And it is
So
important.
relaxing.
It's very important to know,
Mhm.
the people that you're playing.
Yeah.
A lot of times people want to ask me, Mitch, here's a situation. I want to know what you would do. So, they tell me where street they're on, how much, well, who are you playing with? Who are you playing against? That's so important,
Yeah.
and if you don't think it, then
Yeah.
you ought not sit down.
Yeah. When I'm playing Hold'em versus Omaha, I'm taking in so much information all throughout the day, nonstop
Yeah.
processing information that maybe some people don't. I don't know, but a lot of mine has to do with what people are doing, what they're feeling, how they're moving, how they're acting, how they bet, everything. There's a lot to take in, and a lot of that takes a lot of processing. So
Yeah.
you might see me sitting there looking like a computer once in a while, but I'm just processing some data, for the later. But then I'll just, start talking to whoever.
Alright, 50
Jedi's been around since 76. That's right around your time, right? You were 75?
67.
Oh, you're 67. Oh, you're around my time.
Yeah, right. We're old guys, Mitch.
Yeah, 65 for me.
Like Derek said, old guys.
You remember that?
Yeah, I did. Called me and Bandy, those guys are pretty good for as old as they are, I think you said.
Well, somebody hit this.
Thanks.
That's supposed to have King Queen. Ricky's starting to smash these flops here. You go check it and try to. He checked on the flop. Did he check the flop? Yeah. He checked the flop to try and.
Yeah, let him catch up.
Yeah.
No. I don't like to see that one ever bit.
I guess these guys are going to play it out. I'm surprised they haven't just decided. There's $2,000 difference, I think, between first and second.
Class reunion. 30 years.
I mean, my line doesn't make sense, but like.
So you're, what, 48?
Yeah, I was.
No.
Next year
I mean, it's not kind of made
will be
that much, but like.
40 years ago that I graduated high school. 40.
Wow.
40 years ago. I nearly fell
Oh,
down.
me too.
I was like, wow.
You graduated in 84?
84, yeah, class of 84.
How much nothing?
Newark High School, Newark, Delaware.
Wow, Newark.
No, Newark is in New Jersey. Newark is in Delaware.
Oh, Newark.
Newark. The way it's spelled. Look,
Yeah, it's spelled the
Newark.
same.
Yeah. Newark, that's in New Jersey, up there near New York City. So here we go, guys. Heads up action here. And this is what they're playing for. We have Ricky and Gene.
I had Dodgers winning this one right now, but
6,300 per second, 8,140.
They're playing for $1,840 right now.
No talk of a chop as far as we know. And they're having fun. Why should they? Everybody's having fun.
Yeah, nobody really wants to win or lose this right now. Nobody's being real aggressive, or I guess they're just
Yeah,
waiting for the other one to
50 years. She's been
trip up.
Wow, 50 years ago. Isn't that crazy? 74?
50
Wow.
years ago.
It's all pretty even stacked.
Graduated in 74. What was I doing in 74? I was 9. I turned 9 in 74.
Yeah,
I guess I was in elementary school.
yeah. You were kids. Having a good time, waiting for the street light to come on so we knew it was time to go home.
You know that. Isn't it crazy how things have changed?
Yeah.
How much? I'll have some change in a minute.
We can, when you're done, let's negotiate.
Dude, I grew up in Wilmington, and on Saturday, a bunch of us would get together, and in the wintertime, we'd want to go play some football,
you only got 3.5
or in the summertime, go play some baseball. We'd have to go to 3 or 4 different fields before we could find one where nobody was playing.
Yeah.
Today, that's not the case.
No.
Everybody's on their PlayStation or on their phone.
Yeah, their options are better, for their minds, I guess, to do less than physical things. Back then, that was like the highest thing you could esteem to do something for us. You know, some physical activity, trying to
I mean, yeah, I mean,
I don't know, make baseball history or whatever you happen to be doing.
When I was in high school, you'd never catch me on my cell phone. Never.
I could never find my charger.
You know, I can remember a funny story. We'll check out this flop here.
Check.
75.
Gene going to take it down. I can remember, you know, we before everybody had cell phones, they had cordless phones.
Yeah.
And you know, I was married at the time and had 3 kids, and you know, wanted to make a phone call. And I go to the charger, the base of the charger where the phone, you know, should be. Of course, it was never there. And you know, I'm like walking around. Where the hell's the phone? Where's the phone? And Brittany goes, "You could never find." Well, she's like 6 years old. She goes, "You know, you could never find that. You're always looking for the phone, Dad. You know, they should put a cord on it."
Genius. Like a leash.
That's what she said. They should put a cord on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
Donovan's going. I've seen these two play Hold'em.
Well, thank you, Susan. I don't know. Did you just tune in? There's Susan, everybody. We were just talking about her not too long ago.
They decided to fully chop it.
Appreciate you tuning
See
in,
whoever gets
Susan,
first
checking
hit.
us
Did
out.
go
We
too?
we hope that you're healing well. We let everybody know that you had surgery on your foot there,
Yeah.
and
Hope somebody's there to rub your toes for you every morning.
yeah, you know, hope to see you back here soon, and hope the pain isn't too much.
Oh yeah.
And do appreciate you checking us out. I finally got TJ in the booth here. He took a break from he almost made the final table. What would you finish?
11th.
11th. Maybe sometime soon I could be able to maybe get Susan in here.
Yeah, that'd be fun. You
That
know,
would
have
be
Susan
fun.
come in.
You know, I did have my daughter in here not too long ago. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that had to be fun.
Yeah.
That is going to be a raise, I believe.
I tried to get Wade to deal the final table. That would have been really good, but
All right.
he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it. He
He's
says
done
that-
it before, right?
Yeah, Wade's done it before, but yeah, he had to work later on that night. I said, well, just do the first shift, you know. Have somebody goes, nah, I gotta get something to eat. I'm like, dude, it'd be a great thing.
You have an ace?
Alright.
No.
Uh-oh.
Now I know you're lying because I had
I
quads.
thought you had better quads.
I had quads. Yes.
Yeah, you remember
Yeah.
that, huh? I remember posting my notes with a hammer and chisel.
Yeah, you and Fred Flintstone.
All right. I'll leave them to the side. I'd like to
Gene's getting some good cards now.
Yeah, I mean, things have changed.
Yeah.
Things change way too fast. You know, I don't even try to keep up with it anymore.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, we really got to be aware of it when you're playing. This is
all right, Gene with a flush draw,
yeah.
and Ricky with a 4.
Yeah, some chips should be going in here. Gene needs to continue. He took the lead pre-flop. See where he's at.
Uh,
Ricky,
now-
he'll be able to call with that. He's probably not going to raise.
Now,
though.
Ricky's going to make the call.
Yeah.
Any chance of a raise here from Ricky? Not wanting to see the diamond on the river.
It's just too weak. He's got bottom pair. He's bluff catching all the way with that bottom pair.
Come on. Don't tell me my ace wasn't good.
No, it wasn't great.
Gene, there's that laugh he
Now
puts
see,
on you.
with the king on the turn, pairing the board.
Yeah.
I'm not too concerned about him having a king.
Well, no.
I'm more concerned about a diamond.
Yeah, you're
And I think maybe my 4 heads up. I think my 4 might be good.
sure.
So maybe come over the top,
That would
Which-
be
which is what I was trying to get to before the river came out
That-
and put the diamond.
that
out
would
there.
be a strong play. He probably would have folded his ace-6 in that case. But if you raise and then you get called or re-raise there, where are you at?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a bluff catcher hand. It's still weak. You're just got bottom pair, no kicker.
What,
You know, if they put more chips in the pot, you can call, but you're not necessarily wanting to drive the action. unless you're, in maniac mode.
Ricky will let it go. Gene will take it down. Here, Gary, I want to get your insight on this. Gary here is pointing out that Wilma from the Flintstones was a hottie, but Betty was the better looking of the two. What do you think?
Wow.
I mean, when Betty laughed, it would stop me. If I was walking, if I wasn't paying attention and Betty laughed, I would stop what I'm doing and watch.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
If we
I really
if
like the way both of them walked.
if we had a reverse button, like we do now, you could go. I would just sit there all day, just like
Yeah.
well, at least for an hour,
Yeah.
rewind and just to hear Betty laugh.
Uh,
Heads up action here at Texas Card House. Tejas and Mitch in the booth talking about the Stones. And I'm not talking Keith Richards and Mick Jagger. I'm talking Fred
what
Barney.
is he talking about?
Bam, bam.
Brontosaurus burgers.
Yes. Susan, she's recovering quickly. That's awesome. Be back soon. Glad to hear that.
Yeah. Good.
Susan, any thoughts about possibly in the booth? Giving your insight here?
Bridget. It's not Bridget. Marianne.
Oh, Marianne all day long. Bridget, come on, Jedi. I thought he's 70. That's they're all gone.
He worked on MS.
They're all
DOS. He
gone
doesn't
except
know.
one. You know who's the?
Gilligan.
He was one. Nah, he's gone.
Oh no, Professor.
Gone.
You gonna make me keep guessing? Thurston Howell.
The old guy. Ginger is the sole survivor
Is she really?
from the island. The sole survivor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like
yeah,
that, right?
Got it. Nice one.
Yeah,
Nice one.
yeah. Cooper in there. It's like they're talking about Survivor. Yeah, Ginger is the last one alive. Yeah, I think Marianne she just died not too long ago.
That's unfortunate.
So Ginger is the last one.
Oh, Bridget Bardot.
Oh, Ginger or Bridget Bardot.
Ginger Rogers or Bridget Bardot.
Yeah.
Why do we have to choose?
Bridget Bardot's a little hottie. I gotta
I
say.
mean, why do we have to choose?
Well, I mean,
Can't we just
we're heads up, and
can't we just be like, hey, today it's this day and tomorrow it's that day?
well, look, anytime you have a woman from a rock band singing about you, they're not
Right.
saying something.
Oh yeah,
Chrissy Hines,
she was very talented.
not a very attractive woman, but yes, I do love. I think Chrissy Hines is. I think she's like the queen of rock and roll. If you ask me,
She's
she's
great.
a true rock and roll chick.
One of my favorites.
Yeah. All in. Jane with the all in 6'5". That's the year we were born. No, you were
Yeah,
67.
66.
66. I'm 65. Ricky can't possibly be thinking about making a call with a
He's thinking
7-3, right?
about it. He's got to know he's against at least a draw, a good strong draw. I mean, he's bottom pair.
I wouldn't have been pissed off. And
Now Gary here, he's getting into Van Halen's my favorite band of all time.
Oh my God.
And Sammy Hagar put out some good stuff with them,
Yep, sure did.
but nothing can compare to Van
the
Halen 1.
originals, yeah.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, David Lee Roth right now sounds like a
yeah.
broken puppy.
But it doesn't matter. David Lee Roth. It was all about Eddie Van Halen, who, by the way, was it 2 days ago? Yesterday?
Yeah.
2 days ago was 3 years ago. 3 years ago he died.
Yeah.
It was all about Eddie. That's what it was.
Yeah.
But David Lee Roth, and I saw him 6 times.
Did you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
6 times.
They were really good. Very classic.
I think every time in Philly,
Yeah. Great riffs.
it was the best.
Well, we got a hand brewing here. Everybody's got something. Oh, check.
All right.
Ricky.
Ricky with the jack.
Ricky.
Jane with the 8.
Ricky missed a bet.
Well, Jane with 3.2 million of the chips. Ricky trying to battle back here.
Hey, dude, has anybody ever made the joke?
Uh,
If they
Did
say
you
your
get a
name,
Powerball
the
ticket,
last
Mitch?
first initial or last name,
yeah,
Janae,
yeah.
I did not.
Michael
Uh,
Jackson, Janae.
does it go off tonight?
Man, somebody said 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Well, hell, we can't get tickets now. I was gonna say, get it.
Can we
Yeah, I
pause?
guess it does go off
Can
in
we
10
pause the
minutes.
final table while we handle that?
I don't know. Can you call somebody?
No.
Dude, I didn't even open up my Dr. Pepper yet. It's still cold
It's
though.
definitely gonna be cold, and nothing's warming up in here.
Gary said he saw him 5 times.
How do you spell it? Gene.
Jason C. for wants to know the next.
This might be the last hand right here.
You think?
It might be.
Oh, you see something I don't see? Well, Gene's going to flop 2 pair here. Ricky going to represent like he's got something. Gene, let's see how he wants to play this.
He blows him out.
Wow,
It's
he's gonna
that's a
Now-
mistake.
Now, right there, would you have done that?
No,
I'm not
I'd
doing
flat. I just
Yeah,
flat him.
I mean, there's a straight draw. I understand, but there's no flush draw.
I think it is Janae.
That hand is so strong. Heads up, he could just flat him.
Yeah.
You already got him short. You know, if he's betting, you just let him bet.
Well, ticket sales, so we can't get tickets now anyway. Stopped at 9.
Yeah.
I knew that. I knew that. I forgot. Chrissy or Janet? Chrissy are from Three's Company.
Three's Company.
Now, do you know what Chrissy's full name was?
Chris Summers.
No, her full name on the show.
Oh no, I can't remember.
Chrissy Snow, or her real name was Christmas Snow because she was born on Christmas Eve,
Oh,
and her name was Christmas Snow.
wow.
Yeah.
That was quite a show.
Yes.
Three's Company.
Yeah.
Very provocative.
420 network. But yeah, Chrissy, Janet was cool and all, but yeah. Suzanne Summers,
Yeah,
I think even today looks really well.
sure does.
Ricky taking it down with a jack there.
Mitch coming in and getting his gamble points.
There it is.
And he lost. He lost 10,000 points. How do you lose points?
I don't know. I don't know how to play this game. I'm not.
Is that a bad beat?
I have. Well, my son, he's real heavy into video games, and my other 2 kids, they dabble. Do they still use that word, dabble?
Yeah.
Do the young kids know what I mean when I say they dabble? Is that
They might.
okay? My other 2 kids dabble a little bit, but I have no interest in video games. It kind of gives me a headache.
Yeah, they're very frustrating. You know. They don't let you. They don't do what you think they're gonna do or
Yeah,
want you to
you don't
do.
look like a video game kind of guy.
I've done it before, but they don't. I don't believe the response I was getting from them.
William S. for wants to know the next.
Pocket aces, you have 2 of my outs.
The only video games I play is the slot machine.
I don't even
Does
play.
that count?
I hate slot machines too.
Yeah.
I can Farrah Fawcett, hands down,
Yeah, fair.
hands down.
Who didn't have that poster?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, we have an
Yeah.
all-in here.
Charlie's Angels. Which one? Pick one.
An all-in. Gene.
Well, this is interesting.
Here we go.
This could be it. Whoa.
And there it is.
Now we don't get to do the PLO.
Gene will take it down.
Let's just do it for fun.
And there it is.
Good
Ricky
going.
finishing second. Gene taking it down.
Good going, Ricky.
And let's see, what's the payouts here? There it is.
Shipped on
6,300 for Ricky.
6,300 for Ricky.
Ricky
$8,140 for Gene. Gene, the dance machine.
Gene, the dance machine, and
Congratulations,
Ricky Bobby.
gentlemen.
Heads up.
Great job by everybody, guys. Tejas in the booth. Appreciate you coming out, helping us out here. Got Cooper in the booth over there with John. Tyler, guys, excellent job. Everybody all the way around. Appreciate you coming out
See you next week.
next week. Guys, thanks a lot.